There we go. Session starts now.
What did you want to try to do?
One second, put my headset on.
Yeah, put your headset on. Take a second. Everyone else has done all their downtime. Anyone else got any last second questions about some stuff I said and just want to ask here?
Scary.
Zoom type.
Eh,
Going once, going twice. Guessing not.
So, question: Can I because the way you did it, you're setting up like my downtime that you sent me. I can make different potions. Would it be possible to actually modify the elixirs I have, like in a list on the artificer subclass?
You let me look at those. Let me see here.
Because like cause thinking like once it scales up, I might be able to improve those and like make them a bit more powerful. Like for now they're fine, but like once you get upper level,
yes.
yeah. Once you
you
get to
could
upper level,
eventually
yeah.
make those better.
See,
You could, yes.
That's what I was kind of researching with the bear and stuff and the AC. I was trying to improve the AC motion with that.
I thought you were trying to make new things.
No,
Gotcha.
that's why I thought I gave that because I gave that example of I want to improve the AC with this, or I want to make the fly speed better with the owl blood or something like that.
Well, I'm not used to the subclass, so I just didn't think about it. But you could just say those are added effects. You could add to those specific potions.
Okay, so I could like with the 50 gold because these potions come from spell slots.
Correct, right. But you can spend the additional 50 gold to upgrade them with the current effects I listed.
Okay, that's actually really cool because now I can get people to have a +6 to hit.
But there's the side effects.
Yeah, I know, but like, yeah, I'll probably research those, but I never said I was taking the potions.
No, that's true.
I'm not a melee fighter.
The side effects are my favorite part.
Yeah, but like, it's worth it to kill people. I'm just gonna give it to our paladin and let him like wreck shit.
Yep. So just make sure you keep track of.
Yeah.
You use a spell slot to make the potion normally, but it takes 50 gold to upgrade them, which requires a long rest.
I know, and like now I'm freaking. Well, the potions disappear at a long rest.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like whenever you
make one, it costs 50 gold.
To upgrade them, though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you can't be like in the middle of combat. Oh, shoot! I'm gonna upgrade this really quick. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, I got that. I have those there, but I just have them listed. So like, I'm not gonna. I have no money though, because like based on my last downtime, I just spent 100 gold to get that homunculus servant. So I have 0 money at the moment.
Cool. So that's how that
500 gold is.
So
what
with you, Park? Oh, go ahead.
I was saying what he said. I was wondering what he said.
No, I said I had 500 gold as Malicos. I missed it. I only have 158 now.
I was talking about his edged lord Darth Vader-esque character.
He just doesn't fit in this world, honestly.
I don't see how he doesn't.
He just really doesn't like.
It's fine if he doesn't feel like it. He's more than free to.
I mean, you're free to make different characters. I just don't understand what your logic is there.
So long as it doesn't pull an Amy where he makes a new character every month, he's fine.
Oh dear God.
I like Bane.
Banes are cool. I rarely see a Triton PC, so it's gonna be fun to play with that stuff.
Okay.
I've had 1 or 2, but they're very rare.
So wait, so in the terms of canon, because like we're adjusting this from a West Marches to more of a traditional campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So last session I was still back at home doing stuff. So would I see a new Seaweed Head PC in canon?
Were you not with us last session?
I wasn't last.
No, you weren't.
Because it was Thursday. It moved from Tuesday to Thursday.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Which again, sorry, next week is every Tuesday.
Yeah.
It should be, unless again work shit happens and we can flip flop as needed. Which is again why I like the small party dynamic again, because like I could be like last minute, like, hey, you guys good to swapping to this day for like this one time.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, yeah, sure, whatever, so long as we get to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have
special delivery as well.
I feel like we have everyone we're getting unless Bane shows up. So maybe we should just start. Because Forza.
I don't think Torb is showing up.
Well, that's everybody then, unless Amy's part of the cast yet.
No, she's not. No.
Amy is not. No.
Amy nor Celeste has said anything. They just want to poke their head in and watch.
Gotcha.
They're spectators.
So, since there's only 4 of you guys, I don't suggest doing sticky berries because that's a very difficult mission. And then you have
Special delivery.
special delivery, or you can do hunting for pelts.
I'm up for special delivery. Let's get that coin.
That is good coin. I kind of like special delivery.
250 total to be split up amongst all party members.
250 gold. That's still better than hunting for pelts. Especially since I don't think anyone has a survival skill.
Oh, I do.
Oh.
I do too.
Oh yeah, rangers.
Yeah, no, we have
a ranger and a druid.
Yep. Right? Okay, we have a ranger, a druid, an artificer, and a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this party is going to be. Are you a moon druid?
No, God no.
He's a wildfire.
Okay, so
no, he hates animals. He doesn't polymorph. So
Okay.
he doesn't wild shape. That's his thing.
Okay.
What? I freaking hate it.
Okay, so
I don't like using wild shape either.
So it sounds like our party strategy is going to be buff the paladin until he can punch God and walk away.
Last time.
Like, have you ever
underestimate the druid?
I don't. Druid or paladin?
Literally summoned something that killed everything.
Yeah. I thought it was burning.
The druid just killed everything.
Oh, you're talking about the time I was there.
Me and Torb just kind of stood in the front and took the hits, and then let the casters do their thing.
Yeah. Like thinking, like here's the thing. I'm not a blast. That's why I was thinking like. That's why I was almost considering changing to an artillerist just because I didn't know if we had enough blasters, but it sounds like we're fine. I'll stay in support. Yeah. I'll stay as support.
Anyway, Chris, before we go to the mission, would I have been able to go to the Viking crafting lady and possibly
So it wasn't a Viking crafting lady. She was a lady who specialized in making light weapons.
Gotcha. Sorry, I thought you said he was in the seafaring city, but okay.
Correct. She is down there, but where Tritons and stuff are near your homeland, not specifically for Viking-X people. It's different. You specifically are part of your background's part of more Viking-esque people, but your race is not a Viking.
So when you say light weapons, do you mean like radiant or do you mean like short swords?
No.
Weight light.
Okay, wait.
Making weapons, next weapons.
Like, because for some reason a trident is a strength weapon in 5e, and I would like it to be a dex weapon. So basically all I'm asking is I basically want something with the stats of I just want a spear that uses dex and then just looks like a trident, because...
Yeah. Okay, Pole-Arm Master feat, here you come.
Thematically, I think it's cool. Yeah, and then just get Pole-Arm Master and just go with it.
You have learned from Jaga.
I mean, Pole-Arm Master is just a good feat. I mean,
oh, dude, it's ridiculously...
What else are you going to use with your bonus action?
Yeah, that's why...
Really.
I mean, that's why I got my homunculus.
If you can get Sentinel, I can do the Flaming Sphere combo with that, and it would be terrifying. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I can... Got a bunch of things I can set up.
Okay, so anyways, let's get going.
So, Chris, am I able to do so, and how much would such a weapon cost? Which, again, you're saying it's just a spear. It's a dex spear, but it looks like a trident, is all I'm asking for.
Correct, which is fine. Yeah, again. So you would go down there. I forget what name did I give you for her?
I don't think you gave me a name, because remember, it was just a referral from Torb's crafting person.
Right. I swore I gave you a name, but I forget off the top of my head, so just... I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
My notes, but okay.
If I didn't, cool. I'll give you one.
One question.
So you would go. Yes.
Does that bonus we got from the blessing of the lady still apply the +5 to charisma on opposite sex checks?
It does.
Okay, just making sure.
For everyone who is there, which is not Bane or Quartzen.
I wasn't there.
So yeah, and then neither of you. So yeah, neither of you two would get it. Yep, that's the whole thing. Okay. So as I was saying, Park, you go down south to is it Asmodin? I forget what country. Pull up the map.
Yeah, it's Asmodin.
Yep, Asmodin. Yep. I was looking away. So you would go down there near the coastline, and you would arrive at the building itself is very small. You would think literally it's just the smithing area, but as you walk in, it would be bigger on the inside.
Hello? The crafter here.
You would see there's multiple people waiting in lines. You would see rows of weaponry, armor, all specifically made for agile people like yourself.
anything that I'm looking for already there? Like, so I don't have to go
Yes.
to the. Oh, brilliant. Okay, how much?
So base cost of a spear is what?
Hot second, I'm gonna D&D Beyond.
Yep. Whatever base cost is plus 150.
It's masterwork then, right?
Yeah, it would be considered masterwork. Yes. So to make
Okay.
weapons like these, they have to be masterwork.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, God.
Yeah.
A
So it would
spear
be.
and equipment of D&D Beyond is 1 gold piece.
All right, so it'd be 151 gold for this masterwork.
I have 7 gold left. After that.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, yep, you would have your air quotes Triton, but mathematically it's a spear.
Yep.
I mean,
And it's masterwork, so it's +1 to hits, but you not to damage.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, masterwork's only +1 to hits, not for damage.
I did that wrong throughout all of Pentecost. Okay. Thanks. All right, that's it. Sorry, guys, for taking up time, but yeah.
No, you're good. Well, it's just us 4, and we have 3 to 4 hours to kill. So, you know, we're trying to do. We're not trying to finish everything in one session anymore. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not Western marches, so we can take our time asking questions and fighting, so we can just stop, show up the next session, and continue on where we were.
Yeah, sweet.
I feel called out.
Huh?
I said I feel called out.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just small. There's only 4 or 5 of us. Why not take time and enjoy the campaign and actually have fun, make memories, and just all right, we got to become the boss.
All right.
All
Okay.
right, cool. So that would happen before now, Park. So you would all meet up again in town. You're at the Adventuring Guild. It's pure chaotic. With the mismatched building styles.
Last question.
Last answer.
Would my boon of shop owner, did that change considering that's only related to downtime activities from West Marches?
What specifically? What it was?
I can't roll lower than a 10 on downtime working checks.
So what that would just do instead, I'll just make it to where it just makes it easier for your DCs when you're doing your lab research and stuff. And then you're a shop owner, so like just think the RP aspects.
Yeah, like that's
being
why.
a shop owner.
Yeah, I'd probably be at my shop and not at the guild. If you guys would message me if you need something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just think about like that scenario.
Gotcha.
Just remind me if you think it's gonna be useful or
gotcha.
Just, because you do own a shop. So if you're interacting with merchants, if you're interacting with people who are interested in alchemy and stuff, that would give you more favor in that area because you do own a shop, an actual business.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I noted down because I'm just making sure my character sheet's up to date with the new kind of campaign.
You're good.
Okay.
So yeah, I said all 4 of you. You do notice a missing cleric of Vecna. He would have left a note saying he is busy destroying the remains of the orc shrine and stuff.
Perhaps for the best. I serve Bane, but even Vecna's a bit too taboo for me.
That's creepy.
Yes?
You're in the Nameless City. What would you like to do?
So the mission of the special delivery.
And pays good.
Anyone care to... Yes? Despite my intense hatred for you, would you care to work together on this? Might have a better chance of success.
I don't care. Just pays good. You do what you want. I think that means.
I do think that's what it means.
Okay.
Pats him on the back. Alright. Heard also there might be an artificer. Might come in handy. Does anyone know where the shop is?
You see, he just kind of like points in a general direction.
Alright, Bane will walk up to the shop.
Okay, you'd see me coming up, like just. I think I've already given you a character description. Just. Yeah. And wearing a mask with now a giant mechanical crow on my shoulder. Hello there. You look. You're. I don't know you. you doing down?
You could say that. Just here for some. Just here for some missions at the moment.
Oh,
We're actually looking for a hand, though. A delivery? You in the market for some coin?
yeah, actually. You would not believe how expensive this little guy is. And I kind of nuzzle the little mechanical falcon.
What?
Oh,
Name's
you already
Bane
have
Cordson.
yeah, Bane Cordson. That's gonna get needlessly confusing. I'm gonna call you Mr. Cordson. Because there was already a
Call
Bane in
me
my
what you
last
like.
party. Anyways, I see, are you guys with him?
Yeah, Kier would have.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, he is in the background.
Yeah. Well, I see Ash and Kiara are already with you, so I guess you're a professional. Well, I am particularly focused on potions, so that is my area of expertise. But what do we have this what are we doing in this special delivery job?
Doesn't give much information, but.
We
And
got a
he pulls
wagon, we
it
don't
up.
break it.
8 days, absolutely no damage to the cart. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Oh, yes, it is. But if we find the right routes, we might be able to do this as painlessly as possible.
That's true.
Yes,
Anyways,
we have a druid and a ranger, so it shouldn't be too hot. And if we get near water, I'll take care of us from there.
wait, did you actually say like we are a Druid and a Ranger?
No, I said we have.
Okay, I think you said we are, and I was so confused.
We
Eh,
are the world.
We
alright.
are the children.
Yeah, well, let me just close down the shop and let's get going. Sounds like if we have 8 days, I'm guessing you already accepted the quest.
I am not sure how that functions.
I got the papers. And you just see him just pull out of one of his bags.
What do you pull out your bag? You said.
Like a sign, like a form or whatever is needed to like sign up for the thing.
Oh,
It's unsigned
and,
yet.
And you would know it's 8 days to once you get there and to deliver it, not from here to where you're picking it up back.
Wait, am I from East Goldak?
Okay.
East Goldak is the giant deserty place.
Oh!
Or
Oh, shit!
West Goldak, sorry.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, wait. Oh, shit, this is where I'm from.
You're from West Goldak?
No, I'm from East.
Yeah, you're going to West.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, West. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Okay, well, let's get going. Sounds like we got a long journey ahead of us to go to that giant place.
And correct me wrong, no one here is from West Goldak, correct? No one is?
No.
Nope.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Valkorian was.
That's a worrying perfect.
Yeah.
Not worrying at all.
Yeah.
Perfectly good to know as a DM.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to head straight there. You're going to do anything in town. You're going to look into anything. Or you're just going to head straight to the Oasis.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you have anything you need to store? Currently I can only have 2 infusions, and one of them's Rasul here. I point to the bird. I can keep a bag of holding on us in case we find anything that needs to be carried in a small area.
He taps his armor. If you're feeling shall we say, generous, I won't say no to an infusion.
Alright. Okay, so I do have a +1 armor infusion because you only have 4 at a time, but 2 can be active. So, anyone think we're going to need a bag of holding or any of those magical items?
I mean, the idea is I don't think we're allowed to disturb the package. So even if we did take it and put it in a bag of holding, I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
Well, I'm just asking if you think we have, we're going to find heads or something we want to keep.
Nah, I doubt it.
Probably not.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put the +1 AC infusion onto his armor.
Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's mark it on your character sheet there.
I will.
If we're gonna, I do have something Ash would probably be doing.
Yes.
Beforehand.
Which is?
Ash would literally just say, "I'll be back," and he's just gonna walk over towards the Topaz Grove, like his circle, to ask like anything important to know about this route we're heading. You know, any important plants or whatever I should be looking out for.
So the
Those
Grove
kind of
isn't
things.
in the name of city, so you're gonna be gone for like a couple hours, which I'm sure Ash just doesn't tell anyone regardless.
Oh yeah, 100%. He said he'll be back. He never said when.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna assume you guys are just gonna wait for him because he's done this, especially when the 13,000-year wait with him as a millipede from last week. A couple hours just as a drop in the bucket. So you would go to your grove and you would go talk to your representative. What is his name again? I forgot off the top of my head.
That's a good question. Bio says Pyre. Of
Here,
course it is.
correct. Yes, because he's the other
Pyre Genasi.
Fire Ganazi. Correct.
Yeah.
So he would tell you West Goldak is large, untamed land. Specifically, it has a large desert area, which the Oasis City is the capital of.
Okay.
West Goldak. As
Any
for the routes, he doesn't really know which one you're going to be taking.
Okay. Any dangers just in that area to be aware of? Like just in general?
The city itself isn't any more dangerous than any other capital city.
Okay.
You know, you do have he's never been there personally. He's just assuming at that point. As for the area around it, very hot and during the daytime, very cold at night. So make sure you do take caution with that.
Okay, cool.
And as
No,
for
no big monsters or anything that aren't like the normal big monsters.
he kind of like wiggles his hand side to side. He's like, the worst thing you encounter there is probably sandworms, but yeah, stick to the roads and you'll be fine.
Okay, cool. If there aren't any, are there any like rare cactuses or anything to keep a lookout for?
He would not know.
Okay, cool.
His grove doesn't really mess with West Goldak.
Cool. He's then going to then spend another few hours to get back.
So it's like half a day. You guys are sitting there waiting around for this man.
We wait 1 more hour, I swear.
While we're waiting, could you just walk off and buy like a strip of
You want to buy some black cloth? You said.
Yeah.
It would be a silver piece.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not expensive at all.
When Ash does get back, he's basically just going to inform them curtly of what he was told about. You know, basically, Oasis City. We're going to be crossing the desert. Be careful about the wide temperatures. Get a lot of water. Watch out for sandworms. That kind of stuff.
Okay, cool. That pretty much confirms what you're gonna do with that stuff.
Yeah. Looking into those two options, that one seemed the more fun.
Yeah. Gotcha. I just think it's funny. You're going back and forth. I'm like, he might be going for Moonbow, but you're like, and now suddenly you're like, I'm gonna make my own little mask. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
well that answers that question.
But Moonbow seems a bit too good leaning for him.
She is a very good girl.
Well, I'm ready to go. I got my water set up. Y'all set up, or you need to prep?
I think
I'm as good as I'm gonna get. I got no money. I can make some of my own potions. Oh, that reminds me, I got to roll for potion today. 6. Let me see what one that is.
That is your transformation one.
Oh, that's the Alter Self one? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, before we go, I'm just going to go get some berries just in case.
fair enough, I suppose.
Yep, you're able to get a few berries.
Can I specifically look like for berries that could last like a number of days in a container?
Give me a survival check. Or sorry, not survival. No, you're looking for berries, so it'll be survival.
Yes. I'm gonna. While I'm doing this, I might as well just do enhance ability, so I have advantage on it.
Yep, go for it.
How easy? We pass.
I
He doesn't
know.
kill animals.
Huh?
He
As far
does.
as you
He
know.
killed.
With a 10, you would not find any.
We
Cool.
literally saw you kill animals last time.
Which animals? Okay, so
Wait, could we just do the hunting for pelts thing while we're on our way?
I think it'd be in a different area because pelts
it
and
would.
desert don't totally mix.
Yeah. We could just find random pelts and not get paid for, you know. So I assume 10 doesn't get that.
No, it does not. No.
Can he just get random berries then? Or
You can, just normal. Yeah,
okay,
for
cool.
sure. But not the ones that last for days on end.
Okay, cool. He's going to take that at least for the first day as we start heading out then. Ooh. All right, are we sitting out then?
Suppose so.
All right. He casts good berry, gives it to everyone. All right, eat one of these so we don't use up our rations quick.
Strawberry flavored.
Those are blueberries. You know berries, right?
Nope.
Friggin' city slickers. All right, let's head
I
out.
technically grew up on a farm, but we didn't have berries on a farm. We had corn.
We
Most people there.
see Jesper's fangs, or is he keeping them hidden?
I have like a mask on. Jesper's COVID
Gotcha.
compliant.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Like I have like a bandana scarf thing. I mean, it just looks natural for a doctor to have, so that's kind of why I have the thing as my cover. Then again, you're a paladin. You can just divine sense.
Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to metagame with it.
I mean, it'd be funny.
I know eventually he will.
Yeah.
If it comes up, just not gonna metagame.
Yeah.
General game plan. Every day, basically, if I can find berries, I will give people good berries. If we don't find berries, oh well. Until then, you don't have to use rations, hopefully.
Yeah. I never. We probably should have bought some rations. I don't have any money.
You need rations?
Nah. Can I send Rasul out to scout? He has a 30-foot flying speed.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna have him scout ahead of us, and he's gonna roll his perception check. 14. Like
Right, he's out scouting.
he's looking for berries or potential other dangers on the road.
All right. If you're looking for berries, be survival check. If you're looking for danger, it'll be perception. You can't do both.
Okay, he'll look for danger then.
Okay, cool. So you're heading northwest toward West Goldak and to the capital city at this point, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty. So it takes you about almost a week to get there, if not 7 days. Or sorry, it takes 8 weeks, 10 days. So it takes you just under a week to get there. 7, 8 days. The road up until you get to more inward to West Goldak, it's pretty temporal. Like I said, Osgard isn't a very noticeable landscape. It is a mixture of rolling hills and plains as you go more southwest and mountains as you go more northeast. With near the border of West Goldak, it's more rolling hills. So as you would be heading in this direction, as you probably get about right here-ish when it starts turning harsh desert sand. There is a road that you are all able to follow quite easily. So you don't have to worry about trudging through hot desert areas. And there are designated pit stop areas where a lot of people stop together for safety in numbers. And eventually you would arrive at the Oasis City. Oasis City, if you would imagine, if you've seen Aladdin, imagine that city.
Agrabah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lot of stone structures, very Middle Eastern themed architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Mix of Turkey, kind of in that area. It's very large, a lot of people. You would arrive at the gates There's no toll since you're not transporting anything through the city walls. So you're able just to walk right in. All the guards are well equipped, mostly either halberds or scimitars as their weapons of choice. Lots of people with bows and crossbows. And hello, person who joined the voice call.
That's just I
Rhythm.
have
Oh, it's rhythm.
Yeah, I thought I would use music.
I thought you were about to have like Tor
Nope.
show up. Good.
Far too far away from water for my liking.
Yeah, for you specifically, Park.
I mean, isn't the
It's
bottom
like no water.
isn't the bottom of the ocean still standing like this though?
Yes, but it's not hot and it's wet.
I mean, you can wait till it gets cold, wait till nighttime, and then it'll get nice and cold.
It's real cold.
Yes, but there's still not much humidity. It's dry heat. There's a difference.
Yeah. Oh well, we're just here to pick up a package anyways. Where do we have to go for that?
Fair
Because
enough.
they weren't very specific where in the city to go on the list.
You would have been given a random warehouse to go pick it up at with the person's name and stuff.
Okay. Let's see. You're the exotic one, Mr. Corson, so I think you should do the talking.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah. People are already staring at you
yeah.
being a blue man in the middle of a yellow desert.
Yes, well, no Triton anymore, so I have to make do. And he's gonna start walking towards the spot they were given.
Hmm. I'm just following.
So you would head to the warehouse. It's a very busy area, a lot of people moving around. You would see some cranes that are obviously taken from the Kingdom of Emic design people. The most obvious, the number one thing they are shipping here is water.
Okay.
You see large barrels, tanks, etc.
Would be inclined to look around this city. Many interesting things here, but I'm a little short on gold at the moment.
That's why, yeah, that's why we're doing the job. I think we should probably get that done first.
Agreed.
So you would go to warehouse number 467.
Okay.
The random number, totally not. You would see a half elf woman standing outside, just kind of not really as a guard, but more just like a person who's just watching the door, making sure people who go in are the people supposed to go in there, and not some just random thieves. More or less like a bouncer.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not a very large, strong woman, so maybe more secretary-like.
Hello there.
Hello. How can I help you?
We're here for the mission, the delivery package.
Oh, you're here for the special delivery. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, as you know, you get a wagon, you get a horse. Don't fuck anything up. Otherwise, well, Mr. Schultz is going to get very angry.
Mr. Schultz. And can we know anything about this package?
It is in a box, and you're going to take it back to the nameless city, deliver it to him.
Yes, very good, and we will do so. However, it would be nice to know what is in there, just in case of the regards of how to best protect it. We don't want to accidentally light a fire under it, now do we?
Would shrug. I have no clue. I'm just told to hand it off to the next people.
And the warnings of temperature sensitivity. It is the desert. Don't want to freeze damage it or something.
No, it should be fine. I don't think there's anything living in there. She like makes a face as if she's trying to consider it, and then she just shakes her head. She's like, "Nah, there shouldn't be anything living in there. Just get it there, 8 days max. You'll get your paid. Simple
He just
enough."
shrugs apathetically.
Should we expect any kind of trouble with this?
Oh, the usual monsters, bandits, things like.
All right.
All right.
So,
That's
yeah.
just
Well,
oh, come on in. I'll let you
so
guys come
and so
suit up and
if
everything.
I'm right, they provided us a cart.
Yep, you're given a cart. It's not a cart, it's more like a wagon, pulled by one horse. One person could drive it, and everyone else has to be on foot.
Okay. Uh, I-
Um,
who's best with
How
animals?
does how does Ash seem to feel about us using a horse?
No, he specifically says I'll be in the back.
like behind the wagon.
Yeah.
So who's best at making horses go do horse things?
No, it's me.
I don't do any of us have proficiency.
Not in vehicles.
I was saying.
To be animal handling.
I know,
I
but
ain't
like
big into
it's a
horses.
wagon, so I presume like you could have vehicle proficiency too.
I
Uh,
don't
Yeah.
have that either.
No one has the folk hero background? Oh no.
No, I took the sailor background.
can I take okay? Can I make a nature check to see if I could understand how to make a horse do stuff right? Or that'd be animal handling.
Animal handling.
Okay, I guess I'll make that check.
I'm so sorry.
14. Does that like let
Okay.
me at least drive the horse relatively okay?
You would go up to the horse, and the horse seems very either really well trained, or you're secretly a horse whisperer at heart.
Or you may have overthought this, and the DM was just gonna let us ride the horse.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Park.
I mean, I feel like you're naive to trust Chris not to shove a bomb in a horse.
I'm Italian. I always expect bombs and horses. It's my thing.
Wait, what?
Is it?
You've been watching The
Yo.
Godfather too much, haven't you?
I watched it once.
Yeah.
In my entire life.
What about part 2?
No, I'd like the series. I watched it once. Rapid
Anyways,
succession. Anyway,
okay, so let's. I'm driving the horse and the cart. I'm gonna send Rasul out to make another sweeping check in front of us.
Well, you're
Before-
still in the town and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, but like once we get going then.
there's gonna be thieves here. Someone
I
should
do.
definitely keep their hands on the package just to make sure they're not in any danger.
I do like a quick investigation on the cart to make sure nothing seems off about it.
Yes, you can.
Wait, considering that, I'm assuming I'd be able to do within 1 foot of it. That'd be an advantage because I see my need seeing.
Yes, you can do it at advantage.
There we go. 14.
So with a 14, as you look over everything, you're looking at the cart and everything, or just the package specifically?
Primarily the cart first, then the package.
Okay. So the cart, it's nothing fancy about it. It's a normal wooden cart. It's not covered, but it does have some like walls on the side to make sure the whatever's inside of it doesn't like roll out. 2 wheels, nothing. It's not even covered. It's pretty open. You look it over just to make sure it's all in working order. It seems perfectly fine by all means. It'll get you from point A to point B, but if it gets damaged, then you got a broken cart. As for the package itself, it's a wooden crate that is 10 feet long, 3 feet wide, about 2 foot tall height. So it's more flat than it is anything else. Very long, you know, and it's sturdy oak with big thick nails that has hammered it shut. You would kind of touch it and move it a little bit. It's very heavy.
Okay.
So this isn't just a crate of apples by any means.
Can
It's
I do a
something
divine sense?
you can, yes. Can you post that? I need to know what. Because obviously Jesper.
Yep.
Just making
Yeah,
sure
it's just
anyone
Celestial
else-
Fiend or Undead.
Celestial Fiends. Okay, so Jesper, and then there's a couple of tieflings in the warehouse, and a couple Azimir.
And yeah, and here would be marked as an asthma.
Exactly. So you'll get like a little
Alright.
ping of divinity from him. You'll get undead from Jesper. That's about it.
You a zombie under that mask.
No. Wait.
You would definitely know zombies do not act like how Jesper is.
Oh, he was saying it sarcastically. He knows he's a vampire. Either a vampire or a lich at this point.
Okay.
So probably.
Technically not a vampire, else I'd be burning up in the sun. So might want to check your logic on that one. But fucking fine. I'm something called a dampier.
Never heard of them.
They're kind of pseudo vampires or half vampires. Basically, a vampire fucks a lady and makes a dampier. But that's not how mine happened. Someone
You would know. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think something went wrong with an experiment, and this happened.
You would know Dampiers are no more undead than a tiefling is a devil.
Yeah, but they actually register as undead.
Just like tieflings register as fiendish. So.
Yeah.
That's homebrew, though. That's not rules as written.
Oh, is it? I thought they
Yeah.
count as.
No, because I remember them making a big deal about being undead, because tieflings still count as humanoids.
Yeah, they do.
Instead of
actually,
undead.
Under
Yeah.
the Dampier by Grim Hollow, you have the option as the player to register as humanoid or undead. But most people just choose to register as undead.
Well, I'm doing it by the Gothic lineage as UA, and that says you always show up as humanoid and undead.
No, I was doing the Grim.
Yeah. Well,
anyways.
Yeah, I'm doing it with the Gothic lineage as UA. Yeah. So yeah, homebrew. Yeah.
Yeah. With the homebrew-esque stuff, because it's more fun that way, when you have lineage of other power sources.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes. So yes, I pull my ass down. Yeah, I have fangs. But to be fair.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm from the sea. I seem one of us is from the heavens, one of us is from the undead.
Yeah, but paladins have that smite.
That guy over there is just an asshole. So.
Well, you see, paladins have that old, righteous crusader smite the unholy thing.
Not really. My gods are gods of war. We care not for that.
Well, that's fine by me. It's just
I will, but
no, thank you. I just keep it low because a lot of people are afraid of needles at the doctors, so I guess I'd be more afraid of fangs.
You require blood for sustenance.
Technically, yes. I usually.
So that is your blood clinic. It's a front.
Okay, only a little bit. I do treat patients.
Like a lot of it.
Look, I do treat people there. I do my best, but I need to frickin' eat.
Like I said, no judgment.
Yeah.
We each do our things.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I actually harm anybody. All the blood donation is voluntary.
Truly don't care.
Okay.
But
are we leaving now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think before we leave, I'd try to find a representative.
Of what?
Districts touch.
You give me a perception check. Roll.
7. Not my.
Go.
Yeah. All right. Wish to do it.
I can't think of anything I need here.
I don't have any gold.
Question: are there any are there any alchemist areas in the city, like special places?
There are plenty of special things here.
Okay,
alchemy is just one.
Well, I'm thinking because this is daily based in Arabia. I'm guessing do they have a hospital or do they have a mixer clinic where people could gather to exchange ideas?
So there would be a alchemy. So what's the word? Not association.
Guild.
Yeah, guild sounds. I guess it's the best way to. Yeah, it's a mix between a college and a guild.
A university?
Maybe. Smaller though.
A guild university. So it sounds.
I guess guild is the best way to.
Guild, yeah, because I guess a craftsman place, guild university.
Yeah, like a charter school. Charter school would be much more like it, but it's still very guild-esque. Yes, there is one here though.
Yes. I just want to check if they have anything interesting, like in terms of body modification stuff.
Well, as for you specifically, you are not allowed into the school area, only the shopping area, as you're not a member.
Okay, can I like direct somebody to ask me how to get entrance in?
Well, so to join, they hold a competition every month.
All right.
If you are able to pass the trials, you get to join.
Okay. Sounds like it has some interesting stuff there, huh, Rasul? Okay. Well, I will note that down, and that might be a downtime thing to do.
Well, you would be happy to know the next competition is tomorrow.
Oh crap! We only have 8 days to get back. How long did it take us to get here?
6, 7 days.
And will we move slower with a cart or faster?
Same speed.
I'm gonna ask guys. Hey guys, do you think we can delay for 1 day?
What time of day would it be?
What time of day is it right now? Be morning, midday. If that.
I can just go talk to my. If there's a circle around here, I can ask around to see if we have any other issues. So a day should be fine.
Like, do you think it's worth risking it? Because we don't get paid unless we get there within the 8 days. And who knows what shit's going on when we carry a package that's so mysterious that no one's allowed to know about it.
You don't have to. So
honestly, there will be other conventions. Obviously, I'm
gonna back
positive
up
this is
steps for you. You haven't. It's 8 days from once you leave.
Oh, from once we leave?
Yeah.
Correct.
So
it's not once you arrive there. You have 8 days. It's.
I thought it was
8 days from once you leave. Yeah.
So I thought it was once we gain the package.
We have basically 1 to 2 days of clearance time.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. So, does anyone want to? Anyone? So anyone mind if we stay at? Wait, do we have enough money for a motel for a inn?
I can spot it. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe if I give him some Maybe if I give him some potions.
We have the package right now, though. That might be
Or is
dangerous to just leave it with one of us.
We can just keep
It's
it
not
in
the warehouse.
Well, we can leave it for a day. It's been safe at the warehouse so far, but if we really need to, I can leave my bird on it.
Well,
I mean, if they break into the warehouse, that's not on us, I'd say, personally.
no.
But still don't get paid.
No.
Actually, was there any fee to enter this competition, or is it just all comers?
For the first one, there is a fee, but with your ownership of a shop, they waive it for you.
Oh, sweet. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys. Let's go find an inn. Maybe if I make them some potions, they'll let us in for a discount.
Very well. I'm going to see if I can get in contact with anyone here who might help my causes, but best of luck to all of you.
Yeah. Okay, so I got my plan.
Yeah, then if possible, could I do like a remember the watch?
Yeah, go last with me because I got to figure out what to do.
You are fine. I'm just typing numbers on the keyboard. Don't mind me.
Of course. How many d6? A good number, right?
A mixture between
the good amount of d6.
3 and 9.
A healthy number.
Maybe 20. I don't know.
Nice.
100 d6. All the dice on my desk, which
Oh,
actually right now is 2. One of them is a d100 though.
Ooh,
But I keep a d20, d100 nearby. So.
There should be a spell that does a d100 damage, and it's just like that you're either gonna kill this thing or nothing's gonna happen.
It should be the wild mage at that point.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the wild mage sorcerer. So, all right. Whoever. So you'll have like 1-2 days just to kind of mess around in town, if you wish to.
I'm going to attempt to try to get in contact with any mercenaries in this area, anyone who's similar to cause to mine, just into raiding, things like that.
There's a lot of mercenary groups here, a lot of swords for hire. there's a lot that fits your niche. There's some that are kind of more lawful, some more chaotic, some more who only do it for the right reasons, some who just don't care as long as money's involved. They're not really they're mercenaries, so what are you looking to get out of this?
I'm looking at this point just to get more so people less who are just in it for I'll do anything if the price is right, but people who are like maybe veterans who are in this because this is what they do. Like they love fighting, they love combat. Just trying to find similar-minded people who are more in this for just the challenge, or whether they have a god or something like that.
Something to prove themselves. They're in for the fight, not so much the money.
Yeah, who are in this like the honor of combat, the honor of fighting, honor of death, all of that sort of thing.
The thrill of battle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there are several people like that. Or not people. There's a couple groups of people like that. You find a group of people. They are mix of mercenaries. Some religious. Some of them even follow the same god as you. They like to hang out around the arena that is in the city.
The arena. There being any fights anytime soon?
They hold fights basically every day, but there's different types of fighting. Currently going on later this evening, there is something called the Monster Trials, which is, excuse me, essentially what it is you or a group of people, your choice, have to fight against waves of monsters. The further you go and survive, the higher your reward. And they have a big banner saying if you make it past the 5th round, you would get a boon.
Do they have any single combat?
Like you versus other people?
Yeah.
They hold that daily. They hold little tournaments, or if you just want to fight people on your own, you can do that as well.
I would definitely take note. If I don't know if it's like on a sheet, like pinned up or anything. Definitely take note of that, of the monster fighting, in case the party wants to do that. And then I would enter the single combat.
Question: If we do the multiple combat, are you allowed to take blood from downed creatures?
Down creatures are part of the reward.
Okay,
oh damn!
I'd be willing. Like, hey, Mr. Cordson, you mind if we do the group one? I could actually use some of the monster parts for making some potions. And I have a competition tomorrow, and I could use some ingredients.
As long as you're not stretching yourself too thin.
Well, no, because we do this tonight. We take a long rest, and then I go to the competition tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I gotta get myself out of West Marsh's mode that we don't need to do the mission also, but we can just stay in this town for a while and do this.
Exactly,
yeah,
you can.
like that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to break this.
Yeah.
Like we're probably gonna.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. My mind can't break it yet. It's like, well, we can't because we have to do this.
Yeah.
It's a shift. It is.
Yeah.
So like, we can spend today exploring the city, do more RP today, maybe a little bit of scuffle and everything, and then next week we can do the trials and stuff, and then the third week you do the escort of the package. And then underhanded DM, I could be like, oh, it takes longer, and then you can go do the tomb after that. I don't know. However you guys want to fucking do it.
I kind of like spending some time in the city. Like, dude, Desert Adventure, come on. I got enough soundtracks to last us for this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll enter the personal combats while you're doing your trials today, and then perhaps tomorrow we can enter.
Well, no. Trials are tomorrow. Trials are tomorrow. I'm asking if you would help us with the group combat against creatures today, since frankly you're a better frontline fighter than I am, and that way we can all reap the rewards, and then I can also get monster parts. Also, it'd give you a chance to, since we have never fought together, give you a chance to assess how I can be helpful to you.
Very well. Find the others, get them in.
Yeah.
And I'm down for it.
Yeah.
I haven't tasted blood in a long time. Not in the way you do, of course.
I wasn't going to say anything, but okay.
No.
So I go...
You called me a fish person when we first met, though, so...
You have scales.
I get you. I do. You have fangs.
Yeah.
But I don't call you bad person.
That's because you can't. That's because if you call me Batman, you're gonna internally cringe as Park.
Not internally cringe, internally die.
like, like it's just
He
constantly avoid.
refuses to recognize anyone else as
He's
Batman.
half Batman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
actually,
I am
actually, I'm half
Batman.
Man Bat. Honestly, my backstory is very similar to Kirk Langstrom's.
Man. Dude, I love Kirk Langstrom.
Yeah, I basically have
So much.
somewhat of Man Bat's backstory. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna find Ash and Kier.
Let's go sign us up for the competition.
Yeah, you sign up, and then find Ash and Kier. Or is it just it's Kier, right?
Here.
Here.
Kier.
Here, yeah.
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 Choose the hardest name.
It's like
Between
here,
Isilwin and this
like
one.
here.
This one wasn't even that bad though.
I still can't spell it.
They're both Irish.
Piar.
They're both Irish.
Ash would have gone off in his own like direction, just investigating, looking around, trying to find the other circle. So I assume when he does get back, we didn't really agree to find a place to meet at, so he's probably just going to be at the warehouse when he's finished doing his stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to continue on. So, anything else you want to do, Park? Any more questions? I was entering the little tournament, which we'll do some dice rolls for that here in a minute. Just before you would enter any like anything else you want to try to do, or are you just good for you want to take a minute to think?
I'm good at this point and give other people a chance to do crap.
So, all right, we're gonna move over to Kier real quick. So you're looking for the Strix Swatch people in town, which eventually you would be able to. I'm not gonna make you sit roll all fucking day. Here, especially because it is capital city, they do. It's very easy to find them, especially with your badge. That there's no hoops and loops to get in contact with someone. You just once you start looking around, ask them questions, someone will show up to you, be like, "Yo, what's up?"
The name of the person you got the job for?
Mr. Schultz. That's the only name you're given so far.
Have any Schultz operate out of?
He would think about it. The guy you're talking to is human. He has a pet badger. Something random I just thought of. He would think about it, and he's like, I can look into it for you. Just give me a day.
What I think.
Cool. Yep. So he'll go off for the day. Are you just gonna wait for him to come back?
We have a day since like.
He's gonna wait.
Yeah, I can wait a day.
Cool. You'll wait today. He'll come back with a couple pieces of paper, and he would ask you before you're able to ask anything. He would ask you, "How do you know? How did you come to find out about Mr. Schultz?" He would ask you about the package. He'll ask you what is the package? What is it?
Long box. Not very wide. Not tall.
He would nod, and as you give him the dimensions of it, he would narrow his eyes in thought, be like, "Well, Mr. Schultz, who is one of his many aliases, is someone we've been keeping our eye on for. You see, he is a smuggler of people." Not specifically slave trade, more so powerful people. He tries to, we don't know what he does, but every now and then a somewhat strong warrior or wizard will go missing, and next thing you know, we find their dead body, or we find them working for him. So, based off the dimensions of that box, I'm willing to bet there is a person in there.
or if you would like to. Like he mentioned, what warehouse it's currently at.
And Haywood shakes like, no, we can't do anything. It'd be too obvious. What I need you to do is, once you deliver it, I need you to take this, and he will hand you a scroll. An hour before you arrive, cast this spell on the box. I'll hand you a scroll. It's a tracking spell. Once it will mark it, and we can track where it goes. Maybe this will help us find where he's hidden at, or one of his operations.
That's my.
What'd you say?
He's simply saying like he'll let the watch know once it's delivered too.
Yeah, right. Yep. He wouldn't expect anything less from a beginner, a rising star within the ranks. He would thank you for pointing this out and for doing your due diligence. Once everything's done and over with, you will be rewarded if everything goes well. He also says, while you're on the road, watch out for sand sharks.
Any signs to watch out for them?
Large clouds of dust coming towards you. Yes, he looked into the shipment itself and like the route you guys are going to be taking. So he said sand sharks are known to be in the area. Yeah. So.
It's interesting.
I mean, you don't know what sand sharks are? They're sharks, but in the sand. They're
No,
no.
I was looking at. So you guys don't hear the rhythm music, but it doesn't show up on my OBS.
I have it turned off.
No, it should show up for me for recording.
Oh, yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Weird.
Very weird.
I can hear it.
Yeah, it just doesn't show up in desktop audio. That's weird. Oh well.
It's super weird.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Kier?
No, that's all for now.
As for you, Mr. Ash, thank you. I was trying not to say Azzer. I'm like, not Azzer. Not Azzer.
Different. I promise.
Yeah.
Azure for
different-
about a month more. Just a month more.
Different elemental person. Yeah.
So
This one does. So what are you
yeah.
trying to do?
He's going to be looking for just druid signs that can lead him towards finding if there is a druid circle in the area.
Yep. So it's very easy to find a druid circle here with your druidic language. You don't have to look very hard, and you're able to find a druid grove outside the city.
He's basically going to go there, just talk to them, say, "Hey, I'm from the Amber Grove. I'm here just on a what do you call it, a mission? Is it like a job? I guess a job is a better way to describe it. Is there? He's going to just describe the general route. Is there anything we should be worried about? Anything that I should like carry a message to the Grove? You know, basic things."
You would talk to one of the druids. They say, "Oh, we always welcome fellow Grove members, especially from the Topaz Grove. Here at the Emerald Grove, we oversee the outside area and balance of West Goldak, desert area. You would see that he's a human with very dark skin, and he would have a boa constrictor.
Interesting.
Huh?
You and Ann.
He doesn't say it.
He's thinking it though. Anyways, he would ask you to come sit, drink tea, very pleasant experience. He's very energetic, which is stark contrast to your very old grumpiness.
Oh yeah. What's his name? If he got a name.
Does he have a name? He does have a name. His name is Harold.
Okay, cool.
Harold, you sit, drink tea. He would wave a hand, saying, "No business right now. We're friends. We're drinking, enjoying each other's time."
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, what do you need to know about myself? I'm just a traveler, just trying to get back into the wildfire circle.
Every druid has a path they follow. I just simply wish to know where yours began.
Hmm.
It is good to always talk to fellow druids. Get different perspectives of the world. You see, at the Emerald Grove, just as far as the desert horizon, we keep our view just as broad. We do not judge, we simply observe.
He seems to be conflicted for a moment, looking at him, trying to like decide whether or not to and how much he's actually going to say. And he just kind of looks at him and says, "I'm from Esther Bell. Yeah, we used to live in the woods around there. Now I don't, for a number of reasons. I'm working over in Osgard now, in a nameless city. I don't have much else to say about us there."
Esterbel, that's a far away from home for you, especially
It
as
is.
you're now a member of the Topaz Grove. Yes.
It
It's our
is.
cousins over there, the Ruby Grove, who watch over Esterbel. They have their hands full over there. I personally wouldn't want to be over there. It's too many monsters, too many trees. I like it out here in the desert, where I don't have to look around corners of trees. I can see everything right in front of me.
Yeah, you can say that about the monsters. Yeah, takes a sip of the drink. Anyway,
Yes.
so you around here? You were born here?
Born, raised, and so much more. Yes. I may not look it, but I am a spry young age of 54.
Yeah, you're a little feller, I see.
What'd you say?
You're a little feller, I see. Well, don't
Yeah.
worry. In some time, you'll probably grow into that.
Yeah, many more years ahead of me. I
I'm,
love it here. It's
I'm
home.
somewhere past 300. I stopped counting specifically.
You-
If you couldn't tell by the beard. And the first time, people in his party would have never seen him laugh, but he's genuinely not as grumpy seeming with this guy. He's still like rough, but he seems
Right.
gentler.
Of course. He would take note of that himself. But yes. Well, everyone starts their own path at different times. Much like a sandstorm, your view of where you're supposed to go would be obstructed, but only temporarily. For soon it is gone, and the beautiful white sand is before you, and you now have so many options you can choose.
What exactly is your path?
I land druid. All right, a land druid, specifically desert, is my home.
Hmm.
Or
I see.
if I don't have sand beneath my feet, then I feel lost.
I can appreciate that as a wanderer myself. It would be nice to find a good land to set roots in.
Every druid has a home, but sometimes that home isn't stagnant. You could be a druid who travels from place to place and bring home with you on your back like a turtle.
Harold, I'm an old man. I'm the kind of fellow who needs a place to sit down and retire. Not really
And-
looking to move around too much anymore.
And if that is your choice, then so be it. You're a druid. You have free will. You're not constrained by the rules of a god, nor by your own moral choices as a paladin.
I'm into
You're
that.
you're not confined by written books like a wizard, nor do you have to control yourself like a sorcerer who's bursting with power. Free will. Do whatever you wish, and I, myself, would never judge.
I'll respect that. Anyway, you mind if we talk business now? I probably need to head off and talk to the fellers I'm working with.
Oh, I suppose if you need to head back. You said something about a route and a package delivery?
Yeah. He inserts information here.
Yes. Yes, that's route. Watch out for the sand sharks. They're very
Understand
cute
what?
if you can get one as a pup. Yes,
I'm
we actually
not
have a
much
few
of
around here.
I'm not much of an animal person myself, so I'll stay away from that.
I see you're more of one of the. That's perfectly fine. But they're so cute. Anyways, yes.
Any particular way we can keep them away? Anything they don't like in particular?
It's easier to find things they don't like than you like, which is isn't really much they don't like. Actually, it's just they see something they like and they go after it. Typically, people, very hungry animals, much like the sea ones.
I see.
Um, however, they are blind, and he would wave his hand in front of his face. So just they rely on vibrations within the sand.
So if we stayed still, they wouldn't exactly know where we were.
Exactly.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Also, they can only detect things within the sand itself. So any solid structure of stone you find yourself on, well, they can't go through solid stone. Otherwise, they'd be called stone sharks.
That makes sense. All right.
Outside of the sharks, you also have typical bandits, which those guys, I'm sure a gruff man like yourself has dealt with one or two of them. That won't be a problem for you. You do have the occasional walking band of. They like to call themselves, Templars or Peace Bringers or the Truth Seekers. Groups of
Zealots.
people of zealots. Yes, exactly. Different of them of different religions. Typically, don't cause problems so long as you're not directly conflicting their viewpoints. Just
All right.
nod
Well,
your
we
head
we
and
got rid of our necromancer for today, so hopefully we should be fine.
that's necromancy. It's a very interesting topic.
A real weird fellow. Hey, I think he came from the what is it? The Black Coast? What's it called?
The Black Snow.
Black Snow. Came from the Black Snow. Works under Vecna. He gives me the heebie-jeebies, but apparently he's all right. Hasn't caused a trouble.
He was
so-
one of the candidates to be released. I see. No attacks
Yeah.
to necromancy. Most people view it as blasphemy and evil. I simply view it as a tool.
It hasn't
myself.
caused us problem. So, and if my God doesn't say anything, I haven't real much issue.
And who is your god, if you don't mind me asking?
Just Shantae. Shouldn't be too.
She's such a beautiful woman. I have once visited one of her temples, and just beautiful gardens, so much green and color. Ah,
She's
yes. I
Treat
do.
me kindly. I try to do the same for her.
That's a good thing to do. Yes. As a druid, our connection to the land is strong, much like a cleric and their god, except they don't talk as much.
Yeah, right. No, no. I really appreciate what she's been doing for us. Hopefully we can continue it and make sure her dreams go forward.
Yes. Dante is one of the few gods I respect, as she is but the mother of nature itself. Even the few scant green that we have here in our oasis is from her own grace.
Let's be that. All right. I usually give my people a bit of guff for taking my time, but I should probably head back now. It's been a
Oh.
real good time. Thank you for the drink.
Yes, no course. If you ever wish to visit back to the Emerald Grove, you are more than welcomed. Ash.
Of course, and if you're passing by the topaz, I'll try to be kind to you as well.
I would love to see a garden that you once built, much like your brethren.
I do too. Oh, anything you want me to send over to them? Any messages, any packages? I'm heading back over in about a week or so. So, might as well.
I don't think so. No, we don't have anything we need for them.
All right. Well, it's been good. Peace be
course.
with you.
May the sand forever be white and clear.
And may your deeds be green. Heads out.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What?
Freaking
What?
hippies.
Says the
Very
Viking.
eccentric druid. Going back to the top, Jesper.
Yep.
Anything else in town you want to do?
I just wanted to find the others and tell them about the tournament, Ash and Kier.
Okay.
Yeah, can you tell about the tournament? I'm guessing all of you would start looking into the tournament and figuring out what's exactly going to happen. Yeah. So essentially, what it is the Monster Trials. It's held twice a month, every 2 to 3 weeks, and essentially, it's a big gathering for people to prove themselves. And it's only done here in the Oasis, specifically because it's the only place where it's large enough to hold all the large, vast, different number of monsters. A lot of open land, a lot of places to keep things. Essentially, how it works: the more waves you're able to get past and clear, the higher reward. You could keep anything the monsters drop, even the bodies themselves, you wish to.
Okay.
However, it's consecutive waves, and they are timed. So every minute, a new wave starts.
Gotcha.
So if you finish a wave so basically every 10 rounds, and for endgame mechanics,
Yeah.
a new wave starts.
Okay.
No short rests, no long rests.
Okay.
What you bring in is only that you can have. Conjuration is allowed, obviously, because that's just a form of magic. But you can't be like, I summon a food
Oh,
truck.
sorry, wrong button. I meant to just uncorrect it from prep spells.
It's like, I cast identify at the person explaining this.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to press the red little dot button to make sure it was on. So, yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
As I know, after the 5th round, you would get a boon. This boon is very widely known of what it is. It just increases your save chance against fear. What it does, mechanically. There are more rewards past round 5. It's just round 5 is the staple of. If you make it past round 5, you have proven yourself to anyone, essentially, like a badge of honor, making it past round 5 for this tournament. The highest record of rounds ever achieved, 7.
Okay, so highest round ever choose 7, and they went 10 rounds for the boon.
No, 5.
Oh. All right. Well,
5 waves for the
okay.
boon. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Cordson, do you have a +1 weapon already?
Does Mastercraft count as that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not know.
Well, okay, if
Would
you're
appreciate it.
yeah. Well, I can't give you a weapon, but if you're willing to sacrifice some of the, how would you phrase roll damage in character? Okay, basically, I can give you a magical weapon, but it might do less damage, but as long as you're familiar with it, and if you get the potion of Ultra Self, I can give you some claws or a horn, and it counts as magical. It counts as a +1.
It's very tempting, but I think I'm going to stick with the trident. It's already +1.
Oh, it
Whatever
is?
Yeah, it's Mastercraft. I
I
just
thought
bought it.
Mastercraft wasn't +1.
No, it is.
Oh.
It's +1, but not +1 to damage.
Okay, this was +1 to damage.
Still, honestly, I'd rather just stick with.
Okay.
Add a character. Give it to someone else. Like if they don't have a weapon that's +1, it's better that they have another.
Kier, do you want it? Cause like it might be helpful if someone gets in your face. It lasts for 10 minutes. Yeah, it's just an ultra self potion. You get a 1d6 +1 slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning weapon that is a natural weapon.
Wait, can I use Dex with that?
Yeah, it's your proficiency. It's your unarmed strike, and you're considered proficient in it. So you can use Dex as a natural weapon. So if someone gets in your face because you're an archer, that might help.
Yeah, I mean I have daggers, but
yeah. Well,
I mean that's more damage.
Yeah, that's more damage than daggers. You basically have short swords.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like, okay, should I keep my spells or should I make another potion? Let's see. I should have more slots than that. I can only. Well, we'll probably see how hard this is. I can make a potion between rounds if we need to. But if we get a break. Is you guys ready to take some stuff on?
Well, if we don't die, yeah.
Well, you would have Mr. Cortson's tournament first.
Oh, okay, the individual one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought they were like mutually exclusive.
No.
No, he would do some rolls.
Okay. Well, go cheer him on.
He's not actually fighting anything like that. It's just gonna be some dice rolls, RP and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy.
Okay. We'll go cheer him on in the crowd. Actually, can I make? Is there any wood around? Like free wood?
Free wood? No.
Is there any is there a tree?
No.
Economy?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's probably what it goes for these days, son.
Too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
As someone working in architecture right now, too much.
Just insane.
That's it's pretty crazy.
Well, I was gonna make like a fan picket sign, but I don't have any wood. What do I have? I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
If you're just gonna make a sign, you're fine.
Yeah. I was just gonna make I was gonna make a big like one of those picket fence signs. Defense just goes Cord Sun, Cord Sun.
Yeah, you're able to do that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna be in the crowd.
Ash is there watching, but he is not rooting.
Yeah. I'm not rooting. I'm just holding up the sign. I just have Rasul like holding the sign up for me, just flying around my head.
Huh.
It should be light enough for him to do that.
Mark,
Yes.
you would the time would come for your fight to enter the tournament. It is standard bracket style elimination. You lose or you win, you go on to the next round. You lose, you're out. You're put in there's different divisions, so level 20 doesn't fight level 1, obviously. And they're also broken up based off fighting style. So you don't have a wizard fighting a barbarian, for example. They try to keep it as fair, and it's more for entertainment and to prove yourself versus actual, winnings.
Okay.
So you enter, you're waiting your turn and everything like that. Nothing crazy is happening. Anything you're gonna do while you're waiting? Anything you're hoping to get out of this? What's the general vibe here?
Honestly, just trying to make connections. I mean, the goal is to eventually put together with all the places I've traveled a sizable enough. Like basically, what I'm trying to do is, since downtime doesn't exist anymore, is I'm trying to make carousing contacts that would be willing to help me with endeavors in Ostengard when the time comes.
Okay, cool. So you're just trying to make contact. You're trying to use this as like a showboating contact type thing. Gotcha. Cool. So you're down below in like the sort of locker room, I guess is the best way to describe it. You're armored up. A lot of different people down here. Some of them are even coaches, or more so, just coach is the best way to, I guess you can describe it for all of these people. You would see lots of different paladins, clerics, and spell singers down here in your division. A lot of half casters and melee weapon users. More notably, there's 3 people that stick out really strongly to you. One is a man who's the only one not wearing armor. He's wearing robes, and you would see he has a giant battle axe sitting next to him. He is human, and he doesn't look very strong. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. I was listening.
Oh, cool. The second person is going to be a dwarf using what seems to be a very long what's that word called? Things that medieval horse people chargers used. Lance.
Lance.
Yes, he's using a very long lance that has a scope on it. And the second person that sticks out as a very much of an individual would be a. Looking through my notes. Hold on 2 seconds here. Yes, so the last person you see would be a drow, a fallen drow, as he has the banished tattoo on his forehead, and he has 2 short swords.
I will head up to the guy with the axe first.
As you get near him, he's sitting there with his arms crossed. He's like leaning against the wall, just very uninterested in anything about this tournament. As you would get near him, he would just like narrow his eyes at you and doesn't just say anything. He's just looking at you.
Oh there, warrior. Where do you hail from?
He doesn't say anything. Just looks at you.
You speak common.
He shrugs.
That's a yes. Well, if you're not going to talk, I'm not going to waste either of our times, yes?
You beat me, we'll talk. If you want to.
I'll take you up on that. And I will be. But make it fun, and perhaps we can discuss more interesting things.
There's no fun in battle. It's either win or die.
Oh, but there is so much. Why do you do it if not for the thrill?
I do it. He doesn't answer. He just says, win and we can talk as much as you want.
I'll hold you to it. I go to the next person then.
Which one are you going to next? The dwarf or the drow?
I'll go to the dwarf.
Yep. Like I said, you see the dwarf? He is just, short, squat little man, and he has a lance with a scope on it.
What's the scope for?
Ah, yes. Ah, I see. You're a man of curiosity, much like myself, I see. This here is Lancelot's version 2.7. He's gonna win me the tournaments.
Truly. And what does Lancelot 2.7 do, eh?
Well, if I told you, you could prepare for it. It wouldn't be much of a fair fight now, wouldn't it? I don't ask you what spells you know there, Mr. Paladin, now do I?
No, you don't. I suppose not. But how about this? I'll make you a deal. I will show you what this ancient trident does. If you tell me what your lance does.
Give me a deception check, because it's not an ancient trident.
I wasn't saying as like an ancient weapon. I was saying canonically, unless it's different in your world, the trident is itself like a forgotten weapon. Used only by
okay, you meant it like more as in the
like
art
there
of
was,
using the weapon
Antique.
versus the weapon itself.
like if I said a sword in modern day today, it would
Yeah.
be considered an ancient
Gotcha.
weapon, just
Cool.
like that kind of like an art form.
He would just simply just look at it and he's like, it doesn't do anything fancy, just a trident.
You've seen one.
What'd you say?
You've seen one.
Of course I have. There's a
Where?
it's one of the champions here. He's one of your fish people type guys. He's like one of the top dudes. I thought you were like a fan of his, as he gestures up and down to you.
Not much of a fan person. Kill too many of my enemies to actually ever take the time to appreciate them. What is his name, though? I would like to meet him.
You don't know his name.
No.
One of the top guys here in the city. Literally like third strongest one in the tournament bracket.
I just got here, friend.
The one who made it to round 7 of the monster trials, the record holder.
You're really talking him up now? I would appreciate the name.
You're telling me you don't know about Zonros?
Zandros?
Zonros, Z-O-N-R-O-S, Zonros.
Would I know of Zandros?
What'd you say?
Would I know of Zandros?
You would know of Zonros.
Okay.
Because he's also a same type of paladin as you, follows the same exact god.
Wait, which one? Bane, Cord, or both?
You follow Bane, correct?
I follow at
Which
this
god?
point.
Is it Fortson or do you follow Bane? Which one is it?
At this point, he's a paladin, so he doesn't technically need to follow either. He claims to follow both.
Okay, so you're the ideal paladin, not the god paladin. Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
the actual paladin. I have an oath of conquest, which is what I do, which is what both gods stand for. So he worships both gods.
Which again is fine. So he's a trident wielding paladin, much like yourself. You would know him very much in your history. He is basically like one of the strongest outside of the Heavens 12.
Okay. Well. Hmm.
You would, as soon as he says the name, it rings in your ears, as he is more myth and legend than actual physical person that you would know of. It's like, what's the best way to describe it? It'd be like someone saying Elvis Presley has been in this town this entire time, not actually dead.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Or like,
Yeah.
you didn't think, no one thought Xanos was dead. It's just he hasn't been in the ocean for years. He's just been like, everyone just assumed he died. And you just basically rediscovered him.
He's dead. Died
Ah!
years ago.
Years ago, I just saw him last week. Granted, not in person. He was on a stage. But
You're
you know,
drunk,
it was
old
last
man.
week. You'll see him tonight. Or not tonight, tomorrow.
Sure.
He always competes in the monster trials. Always trying to beat his record of 7.
Well, when I do see this myth of a man who claims to be Xanros, perhaps I'll talk to him. Maybe we have some stuff in common.
Yeah, talk to him. Right. No one talks to Xanros. He's Xanros.
Well, Triton have special connections. We all hail from the sea. It's different, unlike you, who are so dependent on the land for survival. Not your race specifically, all of you. Land dwellers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure, yeah. And my uncle is the god of the dwarves.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you would be happy to know then that I also have the blood of gods in my vein, both of Cord and of Bane.
Sure
Distance, I grant you, but the blood is there, and it powers me.
Oh, it's there. It's just not all running through you. It's only running through one of your heads.
Well, if we fight later, I shall enjoy taking you down and seeing what this beautiful land does. But
oh yeah,
let's
I'm
not
the one
be
taking you out. He gives you finger guns, and yeah, you're good. You're done with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not at all in a way of anger or aggression, just as in like a
Pew, pew. Like cool guy finger guns. Like he like backs out slowly with his collar turned
like
up.
if he was down, I'd give him the tough guy like handshake and walk away.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then this last guy gonna go up to him real quick.
Yep. He's a drow. He has 2 short swords. He's sitting in a meditative pose. And what strikes you out unusual about him is he's the only drow here, and seeing a drow that's been banished like this in this city is basically unheard of.
Hello there.
He would open an eye.
One.
He would open an eye up and is like, I am thinking. Is something important you need?
Trying to get to know my competitors.
I suppose. I have no name. I am just but a single drop of water in the ocean. Buddy.
I'm going to call you Water Drop. That is your name. You're welcome.
This one thanks you for the name. And he gives like a slow nod.
Well, my name is Bane Codson. What are you doing in this city, banished one?
I am trying to find myself, prove myself. I have been banished by the one whom I love the most, and now I have to find a way and purpose in this life world.
You know, would you say you're a man of vision?
No.
That's good, because I am. And if you're ever looking for this destiny of finding yourself, come and find me after the battles. Perhaps I can help you find you on the field of battle.
If I see you in the battle, it would be an honor fighting one such as yourself.
Likewise.
For
I fought
you
against the
to speak to
descendants of the fighter
such
before.
one of insignificance. I thank you.
I like you. I hope you don't die.
Or I have no plans to die either. You can't die in the arena. Well, not in this one. Hence why I did it. Might be cowardly, but I still wish to regain favor with my goddess.
Oh, don't worry about that. The gods are fickle as it is. You kill one for them, you're right back into the fort.
I would
At
do
least that is
anything
how it
for my
would with
goddess. Even kill myself. She may have forgotten about me, but I would never forget about her.
Your devotion is both admirable and leading to nausea. But I respect it, nevertheless. I respect it entirely.
You could say you were sympathetic.
I wish you good fortune in the battles, Water Droplet. So we meet again.
Thank you, Bane Cordson. I hope to fight you honorably and hopefully prove myself to not only you as one who has chosen to talk to me, but as someone else who could teach me better.
And then as he walks away, he just whispers to himself, freaking simps. And then
All praise the eight-legged goddess.
yeah. But, yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Right.
all right. Tournament would begin. People start going in and out, and eventually it'll be your turn. You would be going up against a human holding a single-handed axe and a shield. Doesn't look very fancy. I just need a single attack roll. I need a strength check, athletics or acrobatics, whichever hires for you, and then a Constitution saving throw.
All right. First, give you the trident.
You don't need
Okay.
to roll for damage, so that's good. 18.
Okay, and then for the said con save.
I need a Constitution saving throw and either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
Okay. And then I have 3 acrobatics. Hey. Okay.
Yep. So you would win this bout. You're much
Good,
more agile than him, able to get behind his shield and use your trident's length to your advantage. You do, however, take a couple hits yourself, but nothing to where it's going to stop you.
I just look at him. We'll talk later now. I have your word on that.
That wasn't the dwarf or anyone else.
Oh.
That was like,
Oh.
yeah, I was just a dude with a human with a sword and an axe and a shield.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, I might sneeze. Cool. Yeah. So you would be round 2. You would be going up against the drow in this round. Water drop. And the announcer even calls him Water Drop, by the way. Just want to let you know.
Hey.
He was serious about that as his name now.
He's giving it to other people as his name. Alright.
He would bow and he's like being very respectful about seeing you.
Takes the remnants of the blood that's on his trident. Even though he didn't kill him, I assumed he cut him. And just wipes it down his face. And then yeah. Let's do this.
Cool. Yep, go ahead and do the same thing. Keep same rolls.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so you're able to, when you're fighting him, there's something you realize when you're fighting him. He's not just fighting with how you would think a typical drow would. He is fighting how a monk would fight. Using ki.
Is this Demir?
It is not Demir. Not Demir. He's not Demir. He's a drow, and he's a monk, but he's not Demir.
What's he doing, Steve?
Okay.
If it was Demir, he'd be way more badass. He would have kicked your ass. Using a scythe and everything. But yeah. So yep, you're to beat him. And he bows to you, and and he says he wishes to talk to you later.
Naturally. I'll be waiting while to drop it.
After the end of the round, you would hear an arena next to you where you can kind of see over, because it's a very large arena, and the open field is broken up into like little different sections. And you can look over. You see that the dwarf is being kicked out for illegal weapon use. His lance was a gun and didn't count in the rules.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
Shot somebody.
And he's like, they have him picked up by his arms, so his legs aren't touching the ground. But he's like kicking and screaming, calling everyone's cowards, and this is the future of weapon warfare and everything. Ah!
Ranged weapons, so important, so unimportant.
I mean, his lance was a rifle gun, which is in canon, an actual thing in this world. So just throwing it out there.
Interesting. I'm not an artillerist though.
Ash
Yeah.
with a gun. Ash with a gun.
Give the druid a gun. Do it.
Alternative. Give him a flamethrower.
Dude, how about a Viking with a gun? My god.
Imagine Vikings had guns. Like,
Oh, they're fun.
they would obviously only have shotguns and maybe a couple rifles.
Oh yeah. Shotguns with most of the barrels sawed off because they still have
Oh.
to get in close.
Of course.
'Cause
But-
they're Vikings.
It's the So I play a game called Hunt Showdown. Don't know if you ever heard of it.
I've heard about it.
There's a gun in there. It's a shotgun, but it has an axe blade on the on part of it, so you can like grab the barrel as a handle and swing it where you're hitting it with the buttstock, and that's the axe part.
So you're Swedish.
Basically, yeah. That's
I'm
what
not-
I imagine the Vikings would do.
No, I'm not kidding. That was a thing in the Swedish military, gun axes for the 1800s.
Which fits the era of
Yeah.
that gun. Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you would make it past round 2. Round 3 would happen. You would fight what seems to be Chick with the rapier. She has leather armor on. Go ahead and
Alright.
make your rolls.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Man,
she's
I
not
rolled
able
really
to
good today.
land a scratch on you. She was being a spell singer. She, you have a hard time hitting her, but she has even a harder time hitting you. And you were able to eventually win. And then comes the last part of the tournament, and you would see a very familiar man wielding a giant battle axe.
Ah, you again, the quiet one.
He would nod. I'm surprised you made it this far. However, sadly,
No, you're
this is
not.
where it ends for you.
Perhaps. And he's gonna charge in.
As soon as the ringer starts, he would take 2 steps forward. He would vanish from view and appear behind you as he swings his axe at you. Go ahead and make your 3 rolls.
Nothing personal, kid.
The way he's
Oh
wielding
my
his axe, it's as if it weighs nothing to him.
Okay, that was at most average round, so
And unfortunately, he would best you.
yeah. It was really average.
Yeah, you need to roll a bit higher on your 2 hit right there. You needed a 14 to beat him, and then the 7. Yeah, you need like a 19 plus to beat him on the Constitution. Acrobatics, you won on speed though, because he rolled a 15 on that.
Yeah.
As you're on the ground, heavily damaged by him besting you. He would look down at you, just shake his head, and walk away. But from the battle, you're able to glean something. The way he fought isn't someone who, how do I describe this? Isn't a rookie, but someone who's fought a very long time with an axe. But the axe itself, whenever you were hit with it, it didn't seem as if he hit you with a normal axe. It's as if the axe itself wanted to hit you, as if it was alive.
X-Blade, perhaps.
But yeah, that's it. You made it to round 3. you would get this much gold in winnings. So you made it past round 3. So 3. You would earn that much gold.
Damn. Okay.
Yep.
I
From
can buy stuff
that's
from
from
sick pity now.
That's from the betting pool, and you would get your portion of that and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, these are for more entertainment than it is for actual anything else.
Oh, yeah,
These
for
are
sure.
like, yeah, this is like people going to the movies and stuff.
Yeah, no, makes sense. I imagine if we win the monster fight, we're gonna get crazy amounts of gold. Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. So, yep, that's it for you tonight. Or for that. You would rest up and meet up with everyone else. Everyone else, anyone got any last minute things before we take a short break?
I got nothing else.
Well, let's take like a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Because I'm totally not having to finish things last minute. I mean, we only been doing 2 hours, so we got plenty of time left.
Cool.
I
So-
got about an hour left before I have to go.
Well,
But
when we have to stop, we can stop and we continue on next week. Like I said,
Yep.
it's a normal campaign now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might.
Mm.
Like we share what information the route.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I'm
Ash will
pretty
share everything he has too.
Well, that's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink and stand up. Being sitting down this long hurts.
I'm gonna start making some sourdough. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, just take a 10-minute break. Nothing crazy.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
That actually works. Nobody.
Back.
I've either just had the best idea or the worst idea possible.
What?
I moved to a recliner to play D&D.
I am fully in bed now, so all I have to do is just close my laptop when this is done, and I can pass out for maximum amount of sleep. So it's kind of
Jeesh.
I don't have a desk. My PC on my drive.
Yes.
Where'd I put my drink? The only downside to this is I don't have my charger now, so let's hope 94% power can keep me up.
Oh, I think we're still waiting on Connor.
hmm
It's weird. Kind of weird playing a game where we're not in combat for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
My first non-West.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Marches has its best RPG. Downtime. I mean, this is like a healthy balance.
Yeah. Most marshes you do just get more done though, in general. And also like the time is nice. You don't have to worry about timekeeping because it's always like just going a week or whatever. So I still stand by it.
Hmm. Hmm.
So Chris,
What's up?
are we doing combat then? If Connor gets back?
I am.
We can probably wrap it up if you gotta go.
Yeah, I
Um,
was gonna say because if possible, don't want to start it and then have to leave. We
yeah,
just next
that's
week.
fine.
Fresh.
It's today was really short. It was literally 2 hours, but we can do other stuff. I can buy time with the other 3 people very easily.
I'm
So
still,
Cool.
I'm still here. I said I was back.
No, I know you're back, Connor. Right. It's just I think Park's tired and wants to get off for the night or something like that.
Sorry, no, I just got work in the morning tomorrow. My family's coming in, so just gotta prep a bunch of stuff. But thanks. I'll
Yeah.
see you guys.
Peace.
I mean, timeline-wise, are the tournaments far apart?
No,
Every single day.
so so his tournament was like midday. This one's gonna be in the evening time of the same day,
Okay.
and then your thing is gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah, but I won't like we're not gonna do the next part of the tournament without part because I'm assuming you want to do actual combat for the animal one.
So if you want to do yours tonight and then other stuff with everyone else, I can move things around. It's
I'm
one
fine.
is not required of the other.
Like I'm fine. I'm fine waiting for just keep like the time scale because switching stuff around will get confusing in your notes.
No, it's fine.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I'm
these
pretty sure
events
my
are independent.
my thing was kind of was that like half of it happened the next day. And
All these events are very independent. They don't require one or the other.
Okay, I thought like moving to this the day scale would be like more important with the time scales. Okay.
Nah. The only thing that'll be required is if you guys beat the tournament and you get like, some resource from a certain monster you want to use for a potion in your thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to
chest.
do. Like I want to get I don't have anything. I kind of wanted to get the monsters just because I wanted to use
I
that.
can tell you right now, in what you're about to do is very for what you're able to do as an alchemist right now, you'll be able to get in very easily. It's just for all the extra rewards and bonuses you could get, that's the only thing you had to worry about. Now, as I was already scrambling to hurry up and finish this beast tournament, because it's only we've only been playing for 2 hours. We still have 1 to 2 hours to keep playing. So we could have kept going on, and I was expecting that, but
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
as I was making it,
Hopefully,
I'm
Park
just
can last longer next
Uh,
time.
I mean, we can
hopefully
we can
yes.
cut it early because I'd rather have the beast parts just in case there's extra rewards for having like better stuff.
Not so yes, but no. So even without the extra parts, you'll do fine because I had this created basically any capital city, even a nameless city. I was just waiting for you to do research on it. You'll do fine. Like I said, you're gonna get in, and the extra stuff, like, yeah, cool. There's a lot of cool extra stuff, but at the same time, there's not like. Remember, this is just a trial run to join. This isn't like a prove yourself to go up in the ranks type thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine doing that now then. If you guys we
Yeah.
go to do me and Kier's things first.
Yeah, so I can do whoever wants to go first. You said Kier, you had something going on. What was it?
No, I believe I handled watched.
Yeah, he already came back like later that day, and he's like, Mr. Schultz he deals with smuggling people. Remember?
Yeah, smuggling people alive or dead.
No, he smuggles them alive. They are found sometimes dead later. Yes. He's just every single time there's someone who's decently strong. Not like obviously Heaven's 12 because he couldn't smuggle someone like that. But you're looking at levels. To put it in game mechanics wise, between levels 7 and 11.
Just say like one of the gladiators from.
Yeah, like probably the axe dude who Park just fought. It would be a prime candidate for him. Yeah, and then obviously if you guys want to keep RPing, you want to go talk to more people. I mean, literally, I'm slotted for 2 more hours before I'm like got other stuff going on.
That's
it's
right.
normal D&D.
This is like super early for you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's 7 o'clock. We only been playing for 2 hours. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not salty at Park, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of want to keep playing longer. I only do this once a week.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, if you guys want to get off, if you guys got other things to do, you want to stop here, we can. I'm not going to force you to keep playing.
I'm good to keep going.
I can
I mean,
keep
you three.
I can keep going, but I mean I just don't know what else because I don't want to do I don't want to do the end of the mission without Park. How big is the city? Is there more interesting stuff?
Oh, we want to. Well, it's like a capital city of this country, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the capital city of West Goldak. There's a lot of stuff you can do here.
All
If
right.
you have a hard time finding something you can't do,
All right.
like finding free wood.
Yeah, I can't find free wood in a giant capital city.
Look,
In a
you have
desert.
you have a friend who's very good at. Yeah, I could have just swiped some from him.
Wait, who's the thief?
The guy dressed in all black with a black mask.
Yeah.
You're dressed in black in the middle of the friggin' desert. You stand out like crap.
I have disguise self.
He does.
Though black in the desert still isn't very smart, just saying.
Oh, yeah,
But at
no.
nighttime, it's very smart.
Yes,
Actually,
sure.
no, because the sky is more bluish than black. You still stand out pretty bad.
At
I'm
night?
just saying about like
Yeah.
the temperature.
Black is natural nightlight is a lot more blue than black. Black stands out more. You're thinking of like industrial city
well,
lights, what
it's-
makes harsher
it's
shadows.
He wears purples.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You're
Okay.
in a
It wasn't-
city. You don't have to
what-
worry about temperature right now, so you're fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do the alchemist thing.
Cool. So we can do the alchemist thing.
I
The
have a
alchemist
phone
torn-
call in like 20 minutes. Just a heads up if I disappear for a short
You're
moment.
good. Is you got anything you want to do before that 20 minutes? We can do you first.
Uh,
Anything?
I don't have anything immediately that I'd be wanting to do. That's the problem. I can think of stuff in like 5 minutes.
Okay, you're good. So we'll do his tournament. We'll do his little alchemy thing. It's not
Cool.
going to take but a few minutes. So tournament for the Alchemist Association.
Yeah.
Guild. So you would time winding stuff over time. Just don't worry about how long. Not important. you would know you would come to realize this guild is worldwide. Um, it is the top alchemist guild for all alchemist members. Anyone can join so long as they can prove themselves. Obviously, there's smaller groups of people and craftsmen and stuff who do alchemy, but everyone has at least is part of this overarching guild to some degree. Um, it is called the Blue Lotus. Is the name of the guild.
Okay, but now my character sheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
And every capital city they hold a tournament. Like I said, for new members, they hold these tournaments very, very often. To go up further in ranks, they're less often, and sometimes they require not even a tournament, but they just give you a quest or a goal of something to do, and you have to achieve it to go up in rank.
Gotcha.
Rank structure, it's very linear for actual authority, but you can specialize as well. So if you, for someone like yourself, who's doing shape-shifting potions, there's an entire branch for that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Or for like augmentation potions. There's healing potions. There's a poison sect. Things like that. There's I think that this is a very large overarching thing. It's
All right. Good.
So you would show up in the little arena area. They have a bunch of little tables and stuff for you to set up all your equipment, and they have judges. They give you a little stone tablet with your number on it. You're number 72. You would go to your table, and you start setting your stuff up, all your potions and everything, all your not your potions, all your vials and your ingredients.
Yep.
Rules of the tournament is basically what you bring is what you can use. Make the best thing you can possible.
So you just want me to roll like an alchemist supplies check and see what I can make?
So tell me what you want to try. Tell me what you're going to make, and then do that.
Okay.
If you have something in mind, how you want to try to wow the judges.
Yeah. I'd probably let's see, basic, make something to impress the judges. And I did research on blood.
What would Jesper do to what would he submit? What your character? How would he would attempt to join?
He would probably submit like a dragon skin potion. It would probably up your natural AC based on my elixirs. He'd probably try to make something that gives you dragonborn sorcerer traits. Sorry, dragon lineage sorcerer traits like wings or hard scales. Make your skin like scales.
But are you able to do that then?
Well, I'm able to make an elixir that's +1 AC. I'm just flavoring that.
Okay, so you're trying to take the +1 AC elixir from your subclass, right?
Yeah, and maybe modify it aesthetically,
flavoring it to be more dragonish.
Yeah, making it more like dragon scales or crocodile scales, like those. That's the blood I have.
Yep. Yeah, crocodile is something you do way better than dragon. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
Yeah, crocodile scale. They're both lizards, or amphibians.
So you're gonna make this potion of improved AC using your crocodile blood, correct?
Yeah.
As like an augmentation to the normal potion.
Yeah, because the normal potion is +1 AC. It's more for aesthetics, or if it makes it more powerful somehow. Maybe it gives you resistance to a type of damage.
So this is RP, so don't take this canonically to heart of actually what you can do. But go ahead and give me an alchemist check with advantage.
Okay. 23.
Cool. All right. So you're given a 1 hour time limit.
Okay.
In 20 minutes, you make a potion, and it's the +1 AC. And from what you're able to gauge, is it will grow alligator-like scales over your body, but it does cause you to need. It does cause you to no longer be able to breathe air. You have to breathe water.
Okay. Could I use?
So you have
question.
More time left.
Could I make a potion to combat this? Because the Alter Self potion has aquatic adaptation. Could I reverse engineer that for air adaptation?
Okay, so give me another alchemist check.
Okay.
You're
18.
Trying to quickly fix 18. So yep. So you're able to take the potion as you had it, using your knowledge for the Alter Self to do the aquatic change in it, and you're able to do that. You're able to remove the negative effect of the whatchamacallit?
Croc armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you have a standard +1 AC that would appear as if you grew scales of a
Gotcha.
lizard.
Okay, I
Um,
think that's what I'm gonna submit.
Cool. Yeah. So you still the augment it took 15 minutes, so you still have like 25 minutes left, but you're able to you submit that.
Yeah.
You would see around you there are other people who are failing miserably, or some people are going above and beyond and making 2, 3, 4 of the same potion. Um,
But
everyone's doing the different types of submissions and stuff.
okay, like the test as I understood it was make the best thing you can, right?
It's basically to a degree, yes, is what it is.
Okay, because like I don't feel the need to submit extra potions of the same type, because that's not making the best thing I
What
can.
you
That's
can
just
tell
making fun of
is the
potions.
people submitting multiple potions
Yeah.
is showing off their skill to make a lot of the basic potions really quickly versus a really strong potion.
Okay, I'm more quality over quantity type of guy.
Correct. Yeah.
So
So like I said, everyone's doing things differently in their own spin.
gosh,
So you'll see like someone who's able to make like 5 basic health potions in an hour versus someone like you would take an hour to make one.
gotcha.
But you're willing to bet that guy couldn't make this alligator skin potion either. So you see, like everyone has their own niche, and certain people are showing off this way.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with my submission then. I just go. I'm gonna take notes on how other people are making potions, see if I can like get more techniques or learn anything from the guys by observing the guys around me.
So as you look at other people, almost everyone's using the same equipment as you are, except for 2 people.
Hmm.
One person seems to have a ball of blue flame, and he's cooking his ingredients directly in it, and he's
Okay.
able to move this fire at will and control it and the ingredients inside of it.
Okay.
And the other person is using what seems to be like a steampunk-ish lab that's doing everything automatically. Like all he's doing is like pushing a button, and everything's being done automatically.
Okay, so a Rube Goldberg potion maker. Okay. Okay. So that's very interesting. I'm assuming because it's a test and exam, we can't actually talk to them at the moment.
At the moment, no, but afterwards you could after
Okay.
submissions
So
and everything.
I'm taking note of that and waiting for the exam to end.
Yeah. So it would end. You would submit your potion along with everyone else. They'll let you know if you made it or not later. Feel free to mingle
Yeah.
if you wish to.
I'm gonna go up to the blue flame cooking guy. Yeah.
So he's a human. He's a very big-looking human, much bigger than you are. If you didn't see him just whip around a magical flame, you would think he was a fighter or maybe a barbarian. Very muscular, with black hair.
Yeah. Okay. How'd you do that flame thing?
Oh, yes, that's a ancient Chinese secret. I can't tell you about it.
What the fuck is Chinese?
Exactly, secret.
Okay.
If
What?
you want to know, then that means either you're not a very good alchemist, or you're just one who hasn't been taught how to truly make potions.
I kind of just figured it out on my own, so I have no idea.
Self-taught. I always like that one.
Yeah. So
He
where
would
the?
snap his fingers, blue flame would appear over his hand.
Hmm.
It's a soul flame.
Oh, so you literally put your soul into your cooking.
Yes,
Uh,
actually.
interesting. Soul flame.
With this flame, I can manipulate the ingredients to my will, and I'm able to control the flames accurately to decimal points of degrees. I'm able to mix everything how I want. I still use some tools like a centrifuge and such, and vials to hold everything, or pouches for the powders. But this is how I do things.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. So where is this Chinese place?
If you keep going east and keep going east and east and east, you won't find it.
You won't find it or will find it?
You won't find it.
So, okay, so how is this helping me?
Exactly.
You're very. I feel like. Can I insight check this guy? Is he just bullshitting me at this point?
Yep, go for an insight check.
Yeah. Possibly. 14.
Or the DM fucked up and was just rolling with it. 14. You think he's not bullshitting you, but he's definitely running you for the long con.
Okay. Well. Good news is I can find out where China is easy if I hire people.
You think? But with the blue flame and everything, the soul flame, I mean, he wasn't bullshitting you at all with that. That was all true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, okay. Nice, interesting seeing your weird Chinese technique. Okay, I'm gonna go to Steampunk Man.
You would see a goblin,
Oh.
and he is packing everything up as you walk up.
Oh, it's portable too?
It is very much portable, yes.
That's an. How'd you make that little device?
Oh, you want to know how I made this, huh? Ah, yes, it took me. Oh shoot! He like pulls out a piece of notebook, flips some pages, turns it upside down, and is like, ah, yes, 14 years to make this version. Albeit it only works once. I had to go back home and reset everything, but it works.
Oh, okay. So, how many versions you had to go through to get here?
I lost count after 40.
I admire your determination.
Well, thank you. Yes, it's
So,
my goal to have one of these machines in every home where anyone can make their own potion with a simple push of a button.
well, thing is, I'm looking at this and like it looks like it might be more efficient for like making the mass-produced potions.
Exactly.
Have you ever considered using it for working out of a business with this?
Well, yes, I have actually in my business. I have a non-portable one that I use.
Well, here's the thing. You know about Ostgard? Ostgard's like a newish city in the lore, right?
Oh, you mean Asgard? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That country.
Yeah. Turns out, well, I am a bit of a potion maker myself, and I actually have
I would hope so.
Yeah, I've actually acquired myself a shop there. And
You're a fellow business owner, I see.
Yeah. Yes, if I could, I would like to possibly once some of my funds come in, because frankly I haven't paid yet. I would like to maybe order this machine or invite you in and see if I could like set this up for make my clinic run better.
His eyes would grow wide. You're interested in my machine?
Well, yes, it looks very interesting.
I can't believe it. Like a single tear comes out. I knew one day someone would see the beauty in this.
I mean, I show him my mechanical homunculus bird. I like machines too.
Too many people here who are too tied to the old ways of making alchemy.
Oh,
Today is young. I don't have time to slave hours in a back lab to make a simple potion. But I can just have a machine do it for me. Insert ingredients into slots 1 through 17. Outputs potion A. Very easy.
I get that part, but like, how does the machine do proper mixing? Like, usually a lot of potions you need to have some hand mixing in there.
Well, you see, we have a magical item, or not magical, a very interesting item called a centrifuge. You see, it runs off energy that creates kinetic energy to turn these cogs here that's attached to this device that holds all the mixtures to do everything with machine precision. No human error.
So, okay.
Perfect potions every time, all the time.
Okay. So the downside is that there's no modifiable potions here. It's just put in, get specific thing out. Still.
Exactly.
Okay. I can see that. Special orders have to be done by hand.
I couldn't make any potions that require specifications and things, but this machine here is made to make 2 potions. Potions of healing and then antitoxins.
I can definitely see the merit in this. Definitely have some of the supply of basic general potions on hand, but I do see why the old ways kind of neat too. I would love to see if we could, but how does? Okay, so it needs power. Is it like internal combustion? Do you have like a permanent flame under it or something?
For this mobile one, I just used exactly that, a flame steam conversion. Albeit it's a lot slower than my home one. It is mobile.
So how
For
does
my
the
home one, it just uses magic.
do you have to do you use crystal storage or is it hooked into a ley line or what?
Infusion. I put my magic power into a storage crystal. It takes the magic out of the storage crystal. It turns it into energy.
So in mechanics, is he pouring spell slots into a ring of spell storing and then letting it use the spells?
Basically, yeah, and it uses the raw spell magic as energy. Magi tech.
Yeah, Magitech device. Okay, I would be okay. How much material wise, and I'm assuming, and material wise and travel time, what would it cost for you to come to my shop in Osgard and help me set up one of these machines?
Well, considering I've only made one, he pulls out his notebook, starts writing numbers down. Here the 2 and the 7. Differentiate for inflation over the past 20 years. It would cost 2,000 gold, give or take.
Okay, what if? Okay, hear me out. What if we do something called an installment plan, and I just give you 20% of the profits from any potion made with this machine, and that way you'd get over 2,000 gold, and it would be like having your patent on the machine.
Hold on 2 seconds there. I gotta talk to my roommate.
Yeah.
So say that again, Chris.
Basically, I'm offering okay, what if you help me set it up for maybe we reduce that to about a 500 gold startup cost, but then I give you a cut of the profits made from selling the potions made in this machine.
He thinks about it, so it's a long-term investment. Get more gold, but 1,000 gold and you got a deal.
Okay, 1,000 gold. I don't have the funds right now, but do you have a home here? I could Rasul.
I do. I got a business.
Okay, can I take me to your business so I can have my little messenger bird here memorize it? That way I can send you some messages back and forth.
Yes, he will take you to his business. It is called I can know the name now off the top of my head. It's a business name here for now. Yeah, he'll take you to his shop. Very like you expect for a steampunky aesthetic, which is a stark contrast to the desert-like architecture in the city.
Okay.
Take you there and stuff. And he selling potions and stuff there as well. So.
Okay.
Alchemist supplies.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have that gold right now, but when I do get it, I'll send Rasul here over, and then. Do you think how long would it take you to travel to Ostgard with the supplies to make one of these?
With the supplies? Oh, it would take. Well, let's say on day 1 you gave me the gold. For me to get the materials, bring it to you, install it, and have it ordered, it would take 7 weeks.
7 weeks. Okay.
And that's it on a good day if I don't make any mistakes.
Well, okay, how about this differently? How about we do this? How about instead of you just coming to make the machine, you teach me how it works, or teach me how the portable one works, then I pay for the funds to make it. I come back here, have you double check my work, just in case I did it wrong, and then I'll go install it myself.
You're suggesting a partnership?
Pretty much. I mean, I could also, because we're both going to be in the, let's face it, dude, we're both smart enough, we're going to get in that blue loaded skill, no problem. Actually, I never caught your name.
Ah, yes, my name is Yemek. 17th.
Yemek as in the kingdom?
Yes, my great grandfather established it.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
For he is a powerful goblin who wielded 2 swords fighting for our freedom.
Good. But because Yemek, my name's Jesper, in case I forgot to say it. But I'm thinking, yeah, we could expand our business. We could expand the business, your business here with these. I could have an Osgard. And Osgard, as you know, gets all sorts of travelers being full of adventurers. So it's possible we could
So
have them
you're
spread the word out even further.
so you want to establish a mother-daughter partnership
Pretty much.
where I am the overarching business, of course, as is the home, and you're one of the
I'd be a
other shops.
franchise.
Exactly. You'll be a descendant of my beautiful creation. Ah, yes.
Yes.
The money we would make.
The
The
money
amount
would.
of potions that would give everyone.
The
It would be
money is.
glorious.
Yeah, the money is great. I do reserve the right to run my shop with my handmade potions too, because my focus is mainly on improving what. I may use traditional techniques, but I want to improve the actual potions themselves. Is my focus.
Jasper, we're gonna have a partnership here. It's gonna be glorious. Think
Well,
of all the money. Think of all the potions we could make.
well, you want to shake on it?
Of course.
Okay. Okay, in that case, I will contact you once I have the money for the startup. 1,000 gold, right?
Yes, but that's just beside the point. That's just for the machine. We have paperwork to sign, documents to officiate for this beautiful business. I'll have to send workers there to work out of your shop as well.
Oh, man, you must have a lot more money than I do. I'm nearly broke over that city.
You think I'm just some common wimp? No, I'm not just a normal initiate. No, long ago I could have joined the Blue Lotus, but I wanted to do it my own way. I wanted to prove to them that technology could be used to make our potions.
Well, it seems you have accomplished that.
I am more than sure I got it. If not, I probably made it up an extra rank or two.
Well, that
I submitted 25 healing potions within an hour. That is 25 times the speed of any other normal alchemist.
that is true. They are really hard to make. Well, I hope this will lead to a lot more. I hope this will lead to the cheapening of potions. Because damn, those healing potions. Frankly, between you and me, I think some people overcharge for them.
Well, you see, the average price is 50 gold, but that's because of creation costs. You see, with this, anyone could bring their ingredients and push a button. So whenever they buy the ingredients, or on average 25 gold, or they go out and get it themselves, they no longer have to pay for someone to make it to anything for them. They can just come to my store, use my machine for free, so long as they buy something else, and then they could just put the ingredients in and output any potion that's as long as they follow the proper instructions.
Well, that sounds great to me, Emic. I'll get the gold. Once I get the gold, I'll be sure to contact you as soon as possible.
Outstanding. And you could expect some of my nieces, nephews, and cousins to be there very soon.
Okay, give me.
Out to your store.
Okay, limit it to about 3. I don't have as much. Okay, I'm questioning because I know I have enough room to have one other person. I'm assuming goblins, since they're half size, I can have it like.
That's for the person to live there, not for working out of. It was different.
Okay.
They wouldn't live with you. They would just work there.
Okay, so how accommodating would the clinic be for people to work?
It'd be about 3 goblins, yeah.
Okay. Well, can you keep it limited to 3? My shop is rather small at the moment.
3? That's small. How do you expect to fit my machine in there? As I turned French for some reason.
Okay, I got the impression this was like the
Really?
size. I honestly got the impression this machine was like the size of a couch.
Oh, this machine is grand. Come, I'll show you. It'll take you to the back of his store. That's now you're gonna be partners. And you would walk back there, and you see this giant wall of machinery that's easily 15 feet tall, and 20 feet to 25 feet wide, and 10 feet thick.
Oh, okay, that is. Whew! That's gonna take up a lot of room in my shop. It is not as large.
It is bigger than your shop. Your shop could fit inside this machine.
Okay. When you said you made it portable, you were not kidding.
Well, like I said, the portable one can only make 2 potions. This one can make over 20.
Okay. Well, then I guess, Emic, I have a challenge for you.
I love a challenge. What is it, my new partner?
How about you compact this down to the size of roughly a horse?
And 20 potions? Impossible.
No. Maybe 10.
And impossible.
Oh, what's impossible for science?
Do you not see that what I used today? It was the size of the entire table, and it can only make 2. I can maybe for the size of a horse.
Oh, okay. So
I can maybe
I am
maybe pushing it 5, and that's if like
okay.
they're all 5 of us, most of the same potion.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a. I'm trying. Horse is just first thing. I'm trying to think of a good thing to scale this off of. Okay, let me think. What'd be a good thing to scale?
Medium, large, huge, etc.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of an object that I can tell. Make it this size. What if you made it roughly the size of a library shelf? Like, a library, one of those library book sections. Do you think you could fit that? You think you could make it maybe 7 potions in there? Like without.
When you say 7, do you mean 7 distinctly different potions? 7 variants of the same potion.
Well,
Those
no.
are 2 different things.
Well, I was thinking of put the 7 ingredients worth in and get 7 of the same potion out.
Different. What kind of potions are you making that only 7 ingredients? Or 1 ingredient each?
No, like 7 worth, say, like enough to make 7 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're talking about 7 potions at once, or you're talking about 7 different potions?
7 potions at once.
So 7 of the same kind at once?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you need to be nutrition more carefully. That's easy to do.
Yeah, okay. See, that's what I'm
You
trying.
just saw my small one that's the size of a table. Make 25 of one.
Okay, see, like, that's why I confused because you said 2. I'm like, didn't he say it was like 25 earlier?
No, 2 different potions, 2 different types of potions, and I can make 25 of either one within an hour.
Okay, now I'm looking at. I can make like because frankly, this is bigger than my shop. So if we can get back it down to size, if we can compact the stationary one down to a size I can put in the shop, then that would be helpful. And I only needed to make generally because Oscar the Place Full of Adventures healing potions never go out of fashion.
Why not just get a bigger shop?
Because I can't.
Why must I reduce my beautiful creation down for you? Why not you get a bigger store? You can get more people to work and make more money.
Because I don't have the money to get it right now, and you've got to invest in the small business to grow from yours. What I'm offering you is an opportunity to spread your name far and wide. Ye make
Yes,
of the
we
great
already
potion.
established the partnership here, Jasper. Now we're talking about technicalities.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need to do the fun little, but I'm establishing your name. I've heard these gestures before 1,000 times. The only reason you and I are partners is because we have the same vision. A vision of future. Of ease of use.
But here's the problem. I am absolutely broke right now, and I'm actually here on a job for the Adventurers Guild. I don't have the money to buy a bigger. Yeah. What?
That's perfectly fine that you don't have the money right now.
Yeah. So I'll take me a while.
I think you don't understand how a partnership works. What is mine is yours. What is yours is mine now. This isn't what you would call you buying something from me and getting use of it. No. This is a partnership now. You are as much as part of my business as I am part of yours now.
Did I just get fucking married?
And the businesses, yes.
I feel like I just got fucking shotgun wedding to a goblin.
If it makes you feel any better, you're my first.
Someone put that in quotes. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'll try to get a bigger shot, but I can't guarantee when it's gonna happen.
Not about to win. I'm already establishing it right now.
Why do I have the feeling there's goblins on the way to Osgard right now?
They were already there. You saw them. We passed them on our way in.
Wait, you already sent them to Osgard?
Oh, how do you think we're going to do business together? We're going to do sell out of a small little shack? Look at my store. Look how big and beautiful.
Okay, agreed. Oh, God. Okay, I am going to... Let's just... They do know the rules about Osgard, right? And, like, expanding businesses.
There are no rules in Osgard.
What?
It's a free country. There are no rules yet. Why, it's prime real estate. The fact that you were able to acquire a business title owner, or a business owner title there, is but a stepping stone for both you and I to become greatness.
Okay, that's agreed. I think we've ironed out all the details then. I gotta get back to my group because we still got a job to do. And I'm actually gonna go to that tournament and try to get some supplies from those damn creatures later.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yemek, I will see you later.
Yes, but I hope to see you very soon, my love. I took it too far, I'm sorry.
I'm going away! I'm going away now!
Our partnership is eternal, Jesper. We'll see each other very soon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We will. I am going
Hey,
away. I'm going
this
away.
is your fault. This is your fault. You took it down this path. I'm just riding it.
I just made a comment of like, did I just get hitched to a goblin? Like, what the hell just happened? It's like it's like business. It's like, did I wait? Are we communists? What's mine is yours?
No. You're communists. What is yours is soon to be mine.
That's
You know,
that,
that almost sounded like a hostile takeover.
yeah. I'm gonna like. I think it's like
Overall,
honestly,
I'm
I'm
gonna let you know right now. Overall, it's a good deal. He's not screwing you out of anything. It's a real partnership. You can still do your alchemy and everything, but he's using your ownership of land within Asgard as a stepping stone to establish a larger business.
see that's fine with me. I'm just worried like he's had 3 goblins there, and knowing Oscar is full of chaotic neutral assholes, I'm worried they're all gonna get killed.
Oh, you don't think they can't take care of themselves?
Oh, I think
They're
they can.
goblins, they know what they're doing. They know how to handle some business.
That's 20 different potions in that thing. You don't think one of them can't hurt people?
Oh no, I know they can. Hey, but I'm just like toned out on. Holy shit! I think I made his day too well, and I just like he's gonna be vibrating with happiness for 3 hours. Okay, so I'm now friends with the goblin descendant of Yemik.
You are.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go find the other guys, see where they are doing.
Yeah, they're like at the arena and they're like looking for you because like the competition's been long over. The results been announced and everything.
Wait for the animal one?
No, for
No,
the
alchemy.
Oh, the alchemy one. Okay, I went back. I checked. Oh, so how'd it go?
Did he?
Yeah, he made it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, is there like a placement thing? Like, is there like a placement thing that I placed in somewhere?
Or is it pass fail?
He passed and he made the lowest rank of novice.
Damn. Okay, putting that in notes. Novice and
Blue Lotus. Yeah.
yeah.
You get like a little insignia saying you're a member, and then you would also get an additional insignia showing that you are an initiative rank, which is rank 2 within the augmentation section of Blue Lotus.
Okay.
So overarching, you're rank 1, but within your section, you're rank 2.
Initiate. Okay, so initiate in a transfiguration.
Augmentation.
Augmentation. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that.
And it goes all the way to rank 9.
Okay, out of 9 ranks, going right to 2, that's pretty good. Okay. So I'm gonna look. It's like, why is Bane being so quiet? Oh, he must be sad because he lost.
Hey, don't be mean.
Honestly, I just don't know what to RP now because like the next thing I can logically think of is going to the place with the because I feel like time wise it would be time for the animal fight thing, but we can't do.
We can push that to we can make it tomorrow. Like
timey wise.
Yeah, just think time isn't a straight line. It's more like a rug.
Yeah. Okay. But I just don't know what else to do right now because that's everything I wanted to accomplish in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ash, I think and Connor's still on his phone call. It looks like.
Yep.
I can do some out theft for now.
You can do some what?
Out theft.
Yeah, one more time.
Mild theft.
A mild theft. All right. It sounded like you're saying something completely different. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
All right. Is there? All right. I still haven't done this, so I'm gonna do it right now. Could I purchase?
Yes.
You could just ask to borrow mine.
I'm gonna need my.
Actually,
detrimental.
What's funny is I can just make you a free pair for an hour.
Well, I mean, I just need them for like doing.
Yeah.
He is the air quotes rogue of the party.
The roguer.
He's the rogue who doesn't know thieves can't.
Yet.
So okay, one day.
So your boon is basically I have all the spell casting of a ranger, but I'm gonna get every ability from the rogue tree.
I just want like the thieves can't and stuff. I mean, I'm a gloomstalker, so I already have plenty of stealth.
Okay. A gloomstalker, a conquest paladin, a druid that wants to burn everything, a Vec. Are we sure we're not running an evil campaign?
He's not. He doesn't want to burn everything. He just doesn't like
Animals.
He likes insects, spiders, and stuff. He's cool with.
Okay.
He likes spiders. He likes plants as well.
How much are thieves?
I don't know. Look him up in the handbook.
Let's see. Standard.
Also, this gives me time. I can make the arena a little bit better for next week as well.
Yeah.
Because I was putting it together. I had an idea of what it was going to be. But it's, yeah. Getting to round 5 will be difficult.
They're 25. Alright.
25 gold? There you go.
Yep.
I'm gonna purchase those, and I'm gonna disguise self as like, assuming, like since we're in the desert around here.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that so that way I have it like covering my face, be more like kind of clothing that seems suitable for around here.
Suitable and harder to realize who you are.
Everyone will be black, covering everything, just like except my eyes.
Yep.
Kind of resemble like the mask. And is there an armory or like barracks?
Yes.
I'm looking for something that there might be a bit of explosive.
For explosives, specifically.
Yes, like something.
You don't see anything open. Give me a investigation check. So you don't think there's gonna be anything to do with explosives? Like, are you looking for like mining explosives? Or are you looking more for like what do you mean like explosives? Like what?
Something that I will be able to use create vibration back to the sand shark.
Something like that. Okay, so yeah, you're able to find something like that. They actually have like an adventuring store. Adventures like you know most big cities would have like, all right, we're gonna go out there and there's monsters out there. Here's some stuff to survive. But they have one for West Goldax. They would have something for the sand sharks.
How much would that cost me?
So they're little devices that cause like instead of like one like a explosion sound like you're trying to go for. These are just like mechanical toys that constantly move around and cause like vibrations and as if someone's like standing in that spot moving around. Each one would cost you 5 gold.
How big are they?
Handheld size.
Is how many people are in the shop?
There's in and out. I mean, there's not a lot of people by any means. It's not like crowded, but it's not empty. Think of it like Walmart in like at 10 a.m. before lunch. So it's the odds of you being in the same aisle as someone is occasionally what happened, but not like someone's not breathing down your neck all the time.
All right, more like small time shop or.
It's not a mom and pop shop.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to steal a few.
Yeah. It's not a mom. It is like a big business. Like they make money every day, all day. Cool. Give me a sleight of hand check. And give me a stealth check.
Okay, stealth with it.
Yep. Again. Cool. Yeah, you're able to steal 3.
All right, cool.
They're not small by any means. And you are afraid of accidentally activating one, making noise.
I hide it. Alright, so they're not small.
Like so they're handheld size. They're like think a little bit like softball. They would weigh like half a pound each if you need them weight.
Alright,
more mechanical.
Could I just wrap them in like my bedroll? Try to keep I move out.
Yes.
All right. I'll do that. Then trying to think. Could I try to see? Like, is there a lot of like in the
Mhm.
city?
Yep.
Could I try to find one mask?
You can give me a investigation check with a religion check. So you're looking for specifically mask shrines here in the city. You don't have thieves' cant. It's the only problem.
Yeah, I,
If you have thieves' cant, you'd be super easy to find mask shrines and stuff. The problem is you don't have it. So
hoping next downtime I can try to find someone to teach.
yeah. So you're unable to find any of the shrines, but at this point, you're pretty sure you just need thieves' cants. Like I said, like
Yeah.
that's like the one thing you need at this point to be able to locate them reliably without someone taking you to them themselves. You're more than sure though they're in this town, even in the name of city, especially after the mark you found. But you just at this point you need thieves' cant to find them.
Okay. Next time we're like back there for my quick spots. Next. See if you could teach.
Awesome. Yeah. Anything else? Or you want to take a minute, let Connor go?
Yeah, Connor.
All right.
Woo.
You think of anything?
Yeah, no. I was trying to figure out what an old man would do at like a capital oasis place,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking he would just literally walk around, see the sights, and see what he finds that's interesting. So literally, Ash is going to. How's the city shaped? Is it like a giant like circular type area, or like sprawling, or?
It's not by any means in any order like the one city and Rivsira you went to. It's you could easily tell it's built in layers, like
Okay.
like an you can see old
Like
architecture, huh?
Like a mummy?
Yeah,
Of course.
like an onion, like an ogre.
Oh, like an ogre, as many
Like
do.
an ogre. Yes. No, so you can see there's older architecture and structure and much more newer, less weathered down architecture as you walk around.
Okay.
A lot of key sites. I mean, you have the Capitol building itself, where the king and stuff resides. You have museums, you have churches, you would have tons of stores. Mainly, the city is just known for its arena. That's like its big ticket item out here.
Right.
So
Okay.
if you get anything that might interest you, give me some bait here so I can work with.
Yes. I do have one idea.
Oh yeah, what's up?
What if Ash just went to like a general store? I'm thinking he potentially might want to get a whole bunch of like very clangy pots and pans.
If you're trying to the pots and pans for the land shark,
Yeah.
Reese did just get some items made specifically for those guys.
Oh, cool.
I just stole.
Would he have
acquired.
told Ash this?
I suppose he hadn't seen.
If you still want to get your pots and pans, you can go for it. I'm just like trying to save you some gold here.
No, I appreciate that. That is good to keep in mind. If that's the case, then honestly, he's just like being a tourist, just trying to see things. What if he? Is
What
there
would,
any like large fountain area?
Yeah, so in the oasis, even though it's in the middle of the desert, natural spring water is one of the largest exports. So there are several fountains around.
Okay. Is there? No, that would be dumb.
You hit me. What is it? Yeah.
Economy.
He kind of wants to just go to like a spring house, like a bathhouse.
They would have a spring house, hot house, yeah.
I'm thinking like literally old man goes to a city, he's just gonna go be boring and like chill at a spring house, you know?
And go to a bar and just like
Yeah.
everything you would do in his hometown, but just here in the tourist area.
Yeah.
Out,
That's
out
what
of
I'm thinking.
curiosity, is this
It is. What's the
It's-
word for the strongest rule?
That would be an absolute monarchy
or
or an empire.
You mean like
Like
Like physically
Oh,
strong, like
oh,
literally like
meritocracy?
Maybe.
Meritocracy is in, or wait, you said strongest rule. Well, meritocracy means you rule by merit, and I guess strength is a merit.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, literally, the guy who leads this place is literally the strongest, like level 20 person.
I mean, the closest thing I could think of is a militocracy, but like that's not even.
Definitely here, it's more honor and strength. And, like, outside of like the strongest person is the leader. It's very
code of honor.
not just code of honor. It's what kind of government does Turkey have? Obviously communist, but like
Don't they? Do they still have a sultanate?
Of Turkey.
They are a republic.
Let's see. The government of Turkey is
Maybe.
They have a presidential republic.
yeah, it's some kind of republic.
yeah, it's definitely a republic. Yeah, from what I can tell, they have a constitution apparently.
Yeah, neat.
So it's a mixture of like instead of voting for your leader, it's literally a fight, and outside of that, it's very, you know, typical.
I would call it probably a martial autocracy.
Yeah, I guess that could work.
Autocracy governed by a single person having unlimited power. Despotism, a country or state that is governed by a single person with unlimited power. An autocracy.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It could be like you
yeah.
call it a military autocracy because like military would be the strength of the warrior. So
I'd call it a martial autocracy.
martial autocracy sounds the best.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Now we have that resolved. Does Ash find anyone to talk to? Is there anybody
Where?
of like at the bathhouse and so on, at the bars and so on?
Bathhouse would be not so much people talking; it's more of a relaxation area. So there wouldn't be as much talking. More of a quiet area where people clean themselves, relax.
I respect that.
Yeah. The bar, there will be a bit more talking. A lot of old grumpy people, much like yourself.
Yep.
Rough, very
I'm
minding
thinking
their own business.
Ash is gonna kind of do like the old man share his grandchildren kind of thing, but with his party members. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he's an asshole on the outside, but he's like really soft on the inside.
Do you have pictures of us?
He doesn't need to show pictures, but he can talk about them.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is my favorite one. He's an asshole, but secretly it's my favorite. Yeah, he's some walking, talking fish man. I don't know.
He smells like fish, but he's real. I mean, he did threaten me and try to steal money from me, but like, he tries hard, and I think he's gonna get somewhere. He's young. He's gonna make mistakes.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Exactly.
None of the party will ever know this side of him, potentially. At least for like a solid few more like sessions.
Like at least 20, maybe 50 sessions, maybe end of the campaign. Who knows?
Yeah.
So yes. So you can go to the bar, you talk them up. They also talk about their grandkids. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's a grandkid to him at this point. He's like past 300.
Right. Yeah, you're able to talk to them. Nothing really interesting at the bar per se. A lot of people just they're talking about their family. Everyone's got a couple of drinks in them. Not really. No one gets too emotional, but they do get a little, talkative about their family because who doesn't like bragging about their grandkids or very close people to them or people from their past adventuring days. Maybe an old team member like you're talking about yours today that they remind you of. And there's one guy out of the blue, and he's talking about his adventuring days and how he boasts how he could have been it would have been the Heavens 13 if he was still in his prime.
Oh dang! I should like kind of like walk over, just like to. It sounds like a large boat, so he's interested to hear his story.
Oh yes, yes. Those 12 people used to fight with a few of them back in my day when before they were as they now are.
What is like the time scale when the Heavens 12 kind of really came
So
into their thing?
Oscar is a very young. It's only a few years old. It's no more than 10 years old. Oscar has been established.
Oh,
So
retrospectives. Okay.
Yeah. So the Heavens 12 aren't young by any means. This is just the Heavens 12 is just the nickname given to them by the people
No, yeah,
per
yeah.
se.
Just to
They
get an
don't
idea.
call themselves that. Well,
Of
a
course.
couple of them do, like the
Of
Fire
course.
Genasi.
Right.
But yeah. So Oscar's very young, and you would know for many years, a large group of people, not just these 12 people specifically, but a large group of them led by these 12, fought for a country that was truly where anyone could be anyone, no matter who or what they were. Because most city countries have certain laws, they're very racist, they are very niched in their old traditional ways. Yemek is
Always some
probably the
kind of
only
barrier.
one, huh?
Always some kind of barrier.
Right, and they want Oscar to be this one unanimous place where anyone can go to, no matter who or what they were in the past, and that's how Oscar came to be. Um, they fought very hard. Out of all the countries, Asmodin and Yemek were the only two that really supported Oscar. Asmodin was the one city who gave our country that gave up most land for Oscar to exist, while East Goldak gave up the least amount of land.
Any and he would probably like ask them like any repercussions, any kind of deals they had to make to allow for that, or was that out of the kindness
Oh,
of their heart?
deals. They made tons of deals with gods, demons, devils, angels, eldritch powers, ancient beings, you name it. They made deals with a whole bunch of stuff. And not just deals, they had to fight people, kill people, slay people, lay people, you name it.
Now how exactly do you fit into all this?
I always seen back in the day, I used to be part of the people who wished Oscar to exist. I don't live there because, well, this is home for me, but I still stand for what they want. There's a man there named Nathan. He was always a trickster, or not trickster, prankster. He's the third figure on the little mural there. The one there's four of him. He and I go way back.
Oh, what's your name, by the way? Name's Ash.
Oh, Matt, you can call me Odin.
Odin. Nice to meet you. I'm actually from over there. Well, not from over there, but I work over there now, and it's interesting to hear someone else's opinion of the place.
It's good country. Started out well. I hope it doesn't go sour like every other country in this damn world.
This place has been treating me well as somebody who lost their home beforehand. It's been nice, at least for now.
Nathan and I are the only two left of our old group before he joined 12. I understand how it feels to be lost.
Well, if I ever get to meet Nathan, I'll tell him you said hi. How about that?
Oh no, don't you tell him that. Nope.
Oh, got bad blood?
No worse blood than a vampire and garlic.
Interesting. He seems restrained from mentioning anything about the Dampier in his group. But...
No. Yeah, we used to be friends and became a bit of a bitch. And
that happens.
Crossed the line and haven't talked to him since.
Interesting. All right. Well, it's been nice talking to you, and I think I probably should head back to my group.
Yes, go on there. Make sure you don't cross the lines. Don't say anything you can't take back.
I'll keep that in mind. Cool.
I get on there.
Besides that, I don't really have anything else because he already talked to the circle. He doesn't really have any. There's not a lot of nature around here since it's a desert. So
there's plenty of nature. It is a desert. Desert is natural.
No, but I mean like trees, plants.
His type of nature.
Talk to a cactus.
Do it, Manchester.
Water!
Yeah. I need water.
Oh my god.
Help me!
You said the bard from the apples around.
Yes, he did. It still does. He's out of the entire 12, the Fire Genasi is the one that is seen the most still today.
Not by chance of any word of him being around.
Not anytime soon. You can actually easily find his next, like, his tour marks.
Yes, the list, of course.
Yeah. He's very boy bandish. Is like the best way to describe it. And like with how his tours work, I guess.
His BTS.
God, don't you bring that up. My sister listened to that shit.
I still
Oh my
cannot
God.
believe I went to
My
McDonald's.
condolences.
I still can't believe I went to McDonald's and there's a collaboration meal.
Yeah.
I mean, McDonald's is doing collaboration.
So right now, the Fire Genasi, and his name, by the way, is Cinder. I don't think I ever said that.
Okay.
Yep. So
That's gotta be a fake name.
Rosalie, huh?
That's gotta be a fake name.
Hey, that's the name he calls himself.
He's
So-
a fire Ganassi.
The
Yeah.
other Ganassi I know is named Pyre, so it checks out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So he's in Rosenlee right now, and he's going clockwise. So he'll be going to Rosenlee, then Esterbil, then West Goldak, then East Goldak, then Cohenlith, Golden Shores, Yemic, gets Black Snow, Nudak, Asmodin, and then Remsira, and then after Remsira he goes back to Osgard. So that's how his tour works. And right now he's in Rosenlee.
Actually,
Actually,
did all the other
No, so they haven't disappeared. Out of everyone, the only ones that have disappeared is Figure 5, the Kenku. Figure 5, Figure 7, Figure 12 are the only three that have not been seen ever since Osgard has been established. Figure 12 is obvious because no one knows what he really looks like, if they even exist. Like some people say Figure 12 is like a
Changeling?
no, not changeling, is a metaphor saying it was everyone else who helped. It was you, it was your neighbor, it was your uncle, your aunt, etc. Kind of metaphorical type thing. Or it could have been changeling. It could have been illusionist mage. It could be everyone has their own theory of what Figure 12 is. So yeah. Everyone else is seen day to day. Going down the list, specifically where people are seen. So the Figure 1 is lives in Nudak, has never left Nudak, it's always been in Nudak. Fire Genasi travels. Nathan, he's seen in Golden Shores and Cohenlith, around that area often. It's Baxi with the guns, Kingdom of Yemic. She's seen there. She's also seen in Esterbel a lot. She goes back and forth between those two countries constantly. Kinku, never seen. Dragonborn, as in Rosenlee, lives in Rosenlee, has a temple in Rosenlee. Elfenback the Griffin has not been seen, is assumed to be dead. Figure 8, he is in Osgard. You can go talk to him, or not really talk to him, but he's constantly doing political stuff there all the time. Figure 9, the dwarf, he is also another person in Osgard all the time, as well as Cohenlith and East Goldak. Figure 10, the goblin, he is actually a descendant of Yemic. He is currently one of the sitting kings of the Kingdom of Yemic. Or princes, sorry, not kings. Figure 11 is she is seen roaming the country like Cinder, but more sporadic and where she ends up at. Whenever there's a natural disaster, she is soon to be there. She is it's very obvious she's like a healer type person. Little rundown of all that.
What the frick is that sound?
That's my bird.
That's just probably what a cracker.
It always sounds like a guitar getting like, you know, if you take the string and you move across it up or down.
sliding.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, I think Ash should probably head back to the group and just kind of like go, oh, all right, I'm bored. Y'all doing anything?
We're just kind of waiting for the tournament at this point.
Is there like a palace here?
Alice, yes, there is.
I really doubt we can get to the palace.
Might be a bit above my pay grade. A bit above my level for the time being.
Your bird is protesting. He's like, "Go in the palace! Go in the palace!"
Should we consider the bird the alarm? I honestly, as a player, I just can't think of anything else to do at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. Like, if we want to end it now, that's fine. I at least want to go one more hour at the very least.
Yeah. Like, I feel like natural flow would be combat. I think this is a good end point. We've done all our stuff. I got hitched to a goblin.
We can start next week
Yeah.
with the tournament, and then probably be doing the lighter half, doing the escort mission.
Yeah.
Tournament arc!
Also,
Right.
this is one of the longest recordings I've had, so I'm hoping it uploads in a reasonable time frame.
It's 3 hours. It's not that long.
Yeah, true. Okay, stop recording.